40, my lord.
40.
My lord. In this case, my lord, I am filing a rejoinder today. But we kindly take up the matter in next week, my lord.
Item 40 at the request of Mr. Ayed Soikil and counsel for the petitioner. Matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks, enabling him to file a rejoinder. You file it first. You make a mention, we'll fix a date.
I'm filing today, my lord.
You file it, get it connected, you make a mention,
lord.
we'll list it.
My lord. Always, my lord.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lord? Lordship, I beg to mention for listing of a case, Lord, pending case.
For
For
admission
Lord.
orders, hearing,
Admission, Lord.
admission.
Yes, Lord.
Let it be in February.
Yes, Lord.
Let it be on 12th February.
Yes, Lord. Another one, same pair, Lord.
12.
Highly obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
I beg to mention item number 65, orders, Your Lordship.
65. Yes.
Orders, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Is it-
Item 65.
It may come on the next week, Your Lordship.
Mr. R. Mazumdar and counsel for the petitioner, prays for and is granted. 2 weeks time. It will be listed after 2 weeks.
Obliged.
May I be the lordship? Item number 6, my lord.
Yes.
I will be allowed to withdraw this was also liberty to file fresh.
Item 6 at the request of Mr. M.R. Odhikari, matter stands dismissed on withdrawal with liberty.
May it be please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 43, 40,
Item
43, 44, 45, and 51, Lordship. Matter may be absent.
43, 44.
45,
That 43, 44, 45, that is tag matter, your lordship. And 50,
51.
51 is another matter, your lordship.
So what are these matters?
Regularization for grade 3 and grade 4 honorary
Right, do you have any
service.
objections?
No, your lordship.
Item 43, 44, 45 and
51.
51 stands adjourned for 4 weeks.
Deeply obliged.
At the request of the learned counsel for the petitioner,
And in my presence may record it.
S.A. Khalifa and Ms. P. Das for Standing Council BTC.
I'm appearing on behalf of P9,
For BTC,
BTC.
all right.
Deeply obliged.
Does not object to the preamble. Yes.
Maybe, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 64, my lord, may come up after 2 weeks.
64 after 3 weeks. At the request of Mr. R. H. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner. Yes.
Highly.
Please, Your Lordship. I beg to mention for item number 67, Your Lordship. Kindly adjourn the matter for the day. Actually, we were supposed to file an affidavit regarding justice service, but unfortunately, the justice service could not be completed, Your Lordship.
Your name, please?
Assure, Your Lordship.
Mr. S. Sur, learned counsel for the petitioner, applicant. Prays for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit of compliance for service of trustee service. Let the matter be listed after 3 weeks. Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 50. Lordship, my senior Esteban is out of station due to his medical purpose.
Item 50 mention is made on behalf of Mr. S. Chauhan, learned counsel for the petitioner, that he is not available in court because of medical reasons. Therefore, the matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks. Yes.
Much appreciated.
May I please, Your Lordship, regarding item number 63, my lord, but though I could not find the petitioner, my lord, I am for the state, my lord. I have seen the outdated LCR has come, my lord. Can it be taken? I want some time, my lord.
Let him come. You make a mention on his presence or inform him. You have not been, you have
I
not
cannot
informed him.
no.
So,
Hello, sir.
yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship matter pertains to the release of area sale, Your Lordship. By last order, instruction was called for it.
PWD. No, sorry, PNRD. Who's for PNRD? Anyone for PNRD? Standing Council PNRD was required to.
NK Devnath was supposed to appear in this matter. My lord, he is on legs in another court. My lord, matter may be taken after some time.
No, after some time you get instructions if you have. We'll take it up at the end of the motion matters.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Obliged.
End of motion matters.
Obliged.
Yes. Yes, order passed.
No, my lord, on 2nd of February, my lord, they are paying for some further time, my lord, on 2nd of February. This year it will be
Already
possible.
wasted 1 year.
No, otherwise, my lord, it is not possible for this year, my lord.
So we are thinking of imposing a cost for wasting 1 year for nothing.
No, we have not wasted it, my lord.
Anyway, when is
Initially
the
on
order
29
likely to pass, likely to be passed?
My lord, I can place the instruction by 2nd of February, my lord, on
Second.
2nd of February.
Second, Mr. Manan,
I have to go by the instructions.
already 1 year wasted.
Yes. Because the exams are, I think, over by now.
Semester.
Yeah, first semester exams are going on.
At best, it can be for the
Mr.
next
B.
year.
Gogoi, Learned Standing Council Health, submits that the further time is required to place the instructions before the court. He submits that the matter be posted again on 2nd of February. Mr. Y.S. Manan, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, does not object. List accordingly, again on 2nd of February. For motion. MS R. Deca for social welfare. Yes.
That is a lot. My lord, department, my lord, are supposed to bring inspection, my lord.
Lordship, 1 week time, maybe file the affidavit, Lordship.
So what affidavit? It has been returned back. You have to give back the instructions. You have to refurnish the instructions.
No, Lordship. They're saying that they will file the affidavit only. No instruction, Lordship.
All right. MM Kotoki, Learned Standing Council, Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department, Government. Submits that the instructions have been received and she'd like to bring it on record by way of an affidavit. Mr. A. Manaf appears for the petitioner. Let the matter be listed after 3 weeks, enabling the Standing Council to furnish the instructions, to file the affidavit in the meantime.
My lord, after 3 weeks, my lord, the date may be fixed, my lord. Otherwise, my lord.
After 3 weeks.
My lord.
26th February.
My lord.
Obliged, Lordship.
May please, your lordship. But in this case, the petitioner before lordship was placed on a suspension.
Suspension, yes. What has happened?
Till date, I have not received any instruction.
But what happened, my lord? She has been found to be, my lord, unauthorizedly.
She was posted as DEO
District Elementary Education Officer.
and given additional charges inspector.
My lord.
And while she was, for some reason, she was not available, she was placed under suspension. Where is the impugned order?
Impugned order, lordship, fine. At page 18, my lord. She was held to be unauthorizedly absent, whereas she applied for leave, my lord. In her place, another incumbent has been appointed as in charge.
But what about her regular posting as BEO? BEO?
CEO, my lord.
Huh?
That by the impugned order, they did not, my lord, mention about the post of DEO. Subsequently, my lord, after filing the petition, when I raised this point, they have, my lord, issued a corrigendum by giving a back date, my lord.
There is an appeal pending.
Yes, my lord.
You dispose of that appeal. Appeal before whom?
Appeal before the secretary, my
Under
lord.
Rule 14.
Yes, my lord.
An appeal rule, service manual. Service manual.
The Rule 14, file an appeal, my lord, for the competent authority. that is yet to be decided, but my lord,
Let the appeal be decided.
Yes, my lord.
that
Let-
remains, my lord, she was
We'll
not
give we'll
unauthorizedly
give them a
absent.
time bound. We'll direct them to decide the appeal. You urge the matter.
On the face of the record, my lord, she was not unauthorizedly absent.
We are not on that. He has no instructions. Otherwise, we have to defer the matter. Now, instead of that, it is safer to. It will be quicker to dispose of the matter, enabling her to urge her grievances because there is a statutory appeal. And you already filed.
Petitioner is there. my lord. It says that, my lord, before issuing the suspension order, no so cause was issued. She was not.
Whatever you want, because before issuance of suspension, no show cause is necessary. Under what provision is a show cause necessary? It is your choice. We give time to the respondents to respond, or we dispose of the matter, remanding it to the appellate authority to
What if we
dispose it.
direct the respondents, my lord, to dispose of the appeal within a period of 1 week, my lord?
1 week, maybe too
Please.
quick, too short a time. So 2 weeks, we can direct them to dispose it off within 2 weeks.
10 days.
Yes, my lord.
Third, learned counsel for the parties. This writ petition is filed by the petitioner, MS so-and-so, who is aggrieved by the impugned order dated 3/1/2024 issued by the Department of School Education, Secretary to the Government of Assam, Department of School Education, whereby the petitioner, who was posted as she was DEO,
DEO, my lord, Bongaigaon.
DEO Bongaigaon, and given the additional charge of Inspector of Schools, BDC Bongaigaon. Stop. It is submitted that because of medical reasons
No, my lord,
relating,
she went to visit Somnath temple, my lord, along with her old ailing mother, my lord, by filing a my lord,
okay,
application before
she
the
filed
authority.
an application before the authorities seeking leave to leave station and to accompany her old ailing mother. Stop. No leave was the prayer for leave was not rejected, nor was it specifically granted. Nevertheless, the petitioner took leave for the said period. Stop. Pursuant to that, she came back and rejoined her duties. However,
She rejoined on my 29/12, my lord.
rejoined on 29/12.
12.
Stop. Thereafter, by the impugned order dated 3/1/2024, the petitioner was placed under suspension. Stop. It is submitted that the petitioner's substantive posting is DEEO, Bongaigaon, and she was given additional charge of Inspector of Schools. The order, impugned order, however, does not indicate whether she was suspended. It does not indicate the reasons as to why she was suspended from the post of DEEO when the reasons mentioned in the impugned order reflect only for absence of her office, for absence from her office of Inspector of Schools BTC Bongaigaon. So it was further submitted that on 9th January 2024, an appeal against the suspension order was filed by the petitioner before the Secretary, Department of School Education. Stop. The said appeal is stated to be pending. Whereat this court on 12/1/2024 permitted the respondent authorities to obtain required instructions in the matter. Stop. Today when the matter is called up, Mr. Khatoniya, learned standing counsel.
Department of School Education.
Department of School Education submits that instructions are awaited. He prays for further time. Having heard learned counsel for parties and having perused the pleadings of record, it is seen that there is an appeal filed by the petitioner which is pending before the Secretary Government of Assam, Department of School Education, and which has not been, and there are no instructions from the department as to the status of this appeal. Stop. Considering that the petitioner has been placed under suspension and the appeal which has been preferred is also provided for under the rules, namely the Assam Discipline and Appeal Rules within bracket Rule 14. This court is of the considered view that the respondent department should be specifically directed to consider and dispose of the appeal and pass a speaking order thereon. किताब देना The order of suspension is passed by whom?
Secretary, my lord.
Secretary. Is there any other authority? Higher authority?
Recently, my lord, Secretary is the higher authority in the department.
Under Rule 14 of the Discipline and Appeal Rules, there is a provision for appeal to be preferred before the higher authority to the next higher authority of the authority who has passed the suspension order and who's immediately subordinate to the said authority. Stop. It is submitted at the bar that the highest authority in the department is the Secretary, Department of School Education. Stop. That being so, this court is of the view that there will be no bar for the Secretary to dispose of the appeal in view of the doctrine of necessity and there being no higher authority above the Secretary in the Department of School Education. Stop. The Secretary will dispose of the appeal within a period of 2 weeks from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order to be furnished by the petitioner and pass a speaking order and thereafter serve a copy thereof on the petitioner. Stop. If any details are found to be necessary while deciding the appeal, the Secretary will call for or requisition from the petitioner or from any other departmental authority as may be found necessary. What is this?
It may be hard, my lord, at the time of setting the appeal.
There's no provision for hearing.
Corrigendum, my lord, they have corrected the mistake by giving him back date. Tomorrow, my lord, they can again say that, my lord, we
It
have
is
rectified that.
submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that by a corrigendum dated 10/1/2024, certain corrections were made in the impugned suspension order dated 3/1/2024 by notification number so and so. Stop. Although this corrigendum has been issued pursuant to filing of the appeal by the petitioner, the same shall not be considered to be a bar by the authorities concerned to hear the entire matter and pass a speaking order as directed within the time frame. Writ petition accordingly disposed of. Needless to say, petitioner is given liberty to approach this court if our grievances are found to be not redressed by the authorities concerned. Writ petition disposed of.
Obliged.
My lord, this matter will be passed over the time being, my lord. This is some is next to another court, my lord. Time being.
It's only for issuance of notice. Is there
Because I
any
have-
interim order?
All notices are working.
There is no interim order.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, time being, my lord, I have been informed. I don't know about the matter.
All right, at the end of the motion matters. Please tell him we'll call it up again at the end of the motion matters.
Actually.
Yes. Heard learned counsel for the parties. Issue notice. Returnable 4 weeks. Mr. Munir appears for 1 and 2.
1, 2.
Mr.
Paper 5 pen.
Gogoi appears for respondent number 5. And who's for the commissioner? Mr. Ard Hor appears for respondent number 4.
3 and 4.
We are issuing notice. MS B. Das and Mr. J.K. Sharma appears for the petitioner. Let the matter be listed after the returnable date, since the standing counsels appear for the standing counsels and government advocate appears for the respondents. No notices are waived. However, extra copies be furnished within 1 week from today. Placed after returnable date. Yes, Mr. Dotto.
Regarding my lord, payment of various salaries, my lord.
Area salary.
Various salaries. And the proposals were sent in 2020 and again resent in 2022, my lord. Was lord, around 4,11,000, my lord, 271 for the period of suspension, my lord. And he was reinstated on duty, my lord, which my lord, revoking the suspension, my lord.
Without issuing notice, can you get instructions?
Yes, my lord.
All right. Heard Mr. M. Dotto, learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner is aggrieved by non-release of his area salary.
My lord.
For which period?
My lord, 1/1/2011 to
1/1
2015.
2011 to 28 to 2015.
2015, my lord. And my lord, his
The
time
tune
scale,
of rupees 4,11,271.
Correct.
In spite of proposals being submitted by the concerned department, submitted and resubmitted
Right.
by the concerned department in the year 2020 as well as in the for the year 2022. Stop. Para Mr. N.J. Khatoriya, learned standing counsel, education. Which education is this?
Here, my lord, elementary.
Elementary, my lord.
Elementary. Yes, ma'am.
Submits that he be permitted to obtain required instructions in the matter. Mr. B. Gogoi appears for respondent number 6.
2 and 6.
2 and 6.
2 and 6.
2 and 6. Let the standing councils obtain their instructions by the next returnable date. Although notices are not issued at this stage, learned counsel for the petitioner will furnish sufficient extra copies to the learned standing councils. Matter be listed after 4 weeks.
Yes, my lord.
4 weeks.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
Maybe possible over timing.
No Passover. No Passover. What Passover? We'll issue notice. Heard learned counsel for the petitioner issue notice, returnable 4 weeks. Mr. J.K. Goswami appears for
1, 2.
government advocate for 1.
No,
1 and 2.
One for JAD, Lordship. Other one I am appearing, my lord.
For 1.
For 1 I am appearing. 2 and 3 will. 2 and 3 I am.
2 and 3, Mr. J.K. Goswami, Mr. B. Gogoi for respondent 1. Since learned councils are represented, notices are waived. Councils represent the respondents, notices are waived. Extra copies be furnished within 1 week from today. Let the matter be listed after 4 weeks.
My lord, SCGAD may be reflected in the court, only that.
Names of all standing councils, including SCGAD, be reflected in the post list by the registry.
Wait, please, your lordship. Well, matter pertains to non-sanction of family pension matter.
Non?
Petitioner's father, my lord, while enjoying his pension, my lord, died on 25/2/2021. My lord. Thereafter, my lord, petitioner being unmarried daughter, my lord, his although my lord, the pension proposal was forwarded, my lord, on 5/7/2022, my lord.
Heard
Is
letter
19.
council for the parties. Mr. Gugoi, get your instructions here.
Lordship, a call from Accountant General is necessary. The proposal is pending before Accountant.
Who's for Accountant General? Please get your instructions here. Mr. S. Hawk, Learned Counsel, appears for the petitioner, who submits that the petitioner is aggrieved by non-release of family pension, as she is a legal heir entitled to receive the family pension in respect of her father, late Suborno Ramsiari, who
died on 25/2/2022.
who was serving as police constable.
SI.
Sorry,
SI.
you are writing. Oh, sorry, he was serving as an SI of the Assam Police, and who superannuated on 28/2/2006. Subsequently, his pension papers were submitted, and he received pension till he expired on 25/2/2021. Stop. The petitioner, being his unmarried daughter, is claiming the family pension before the concerned authorities. However, in spite of the papers having been submitted before the Accountant General, the family pension has not been released. Let the respective respective councils representing the government of Assam, Department of Home.
Lordship, 1, 2, and 3, Lordship, I am appearing, Lordship.
Namely, respondents 1, 2, and 3 by Mr. J.K. Gugoi, J.K. Goswami, and MS.
1 and 4.
For respondent 4. Obtain the required instructions in the matter. Placed again on 3 weeks. 26th of February. Please attempt to get your instructions. We are giving you sufficient time.
Lordship, I will.
Yes.
Lord, the petitioner number 1 is engaged in a business of providing private security services. By the impugn notifications, my lord, the respondent authority had introduced revision of variable DNS allowance with retrospective.
You have been filing writ petitions before the court.
Yes, my lord, there are 4 writ petitions, and this honorable court had passed the interim orders and all the writ petitions, suspending the retrospective revision and allowing us to pay prospectively.
This is being issued every year.
Every year, my lord.
Yes, Lordship. Every year.
Every 6 months they are issuing, my lord. We have challenged.
This is issued in July 2023.
Yes, my lord. And a corrigendum of September 23 was also introduced, my lord. Page number. My lord, in our writ petition, in earlier writ petition also, we had made another prayer, my lord. My lord, that no further. My lord, we had prayed at page 22, my lord, another prayer. Further, lordship, this honorable lord, may you please to restrain the respondent.
What is the status of these earlier writ petitions?
My lord, they have not filed their affidavit. In one writ petition, they filed their affidavit. But that also, lord.
Yes, Mr. Goswami.
Lordship, here in this case, Lordship, the rule is that, Lordship, every 6 months we have to review the real allowances for the sake of the interest of the employee, Lordship. And therefore, Lordship, the stay for that notification, Lordship, this is the next lot after issuing that notification, Lordship, after completion of another 6 months, Lordship, this is the next lot, Lordship. And therefore, Lordship, it is not the violation of the earlier order, Lordship.
My lord, we have challenged retrospective revision.
Learned counsel for the parties. This writ petition is filed by the petitioner who runs what security service,
Private security.
private security service, a company who is engaged in offering services of private security services. Petitioner is represented by whom? By the director.
Oh, my lord.
Who is petitioner to?
He is represented by Tulsiram. My lord, he is the branch HR lead of the party.
He is the
Branch
he is the
HR.
competent petitioner number 2 is the competent authority representing the petitioner number 1 company. Grievance of the petitioner is that the revisions of variable dearness allowance within bracket VDA payable to the employees or workers engaged by the under the various security agencies like the petitioner are revised by the government of Assam Labour Department periodically. So such revision is made under the provisions of Minimum Wages Act 1948. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that this variation, which was the VDA, revision of the VDA, was done by the department by notification dated 4/7. 4/7/2023. And as per the said revision, the petitioners were required to pay their employees and workers engaged under them in terms of the revised EDA. Stop. Pursuant thereto, by notification, by corrigendum dated 13/9/2023, the previous VDA accumulated and present wages per month pursuant to further notification dated 13/9/2023, corrigendum was issued regarding previous VDA accumulated and present wages per month, page 62. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has approached his court by filing several writ petitions, putting to challenge such revision as it is submitted that the same was done in violation of the provisions of the Minimum Wages Act and such retrospective revision of VDA was issued. Corrigendums for notifications for retrospective revision of VDA was issued without giving an opportunity of hearing to the petitioners. So, it is submitted that this being contrary to the provisions of the Minimum Wages Act as well as violative of the natural justice, the same do not stand the scrutiny of law, not withstand the scrutiny of law. Accordingly, let notice be issued, returnable 4 weeks. Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned counsel, additional senior government advocate, appears for all the respondents. It is submitted that there are several writ petitions pending before this court, filed by the petitioner, putting to challenge such retrospective revision. And in all these writ petitions, this notification has been suspended, considering the said submission and upon due perusal of the orders which are enclosed in the present writ petition, let the impugned notifications dated 4/7/2023 along with the corrigendum dated 13/9/2023 shall be will remain suspended till the next returnable date. List the matters again on 26th of February.
We will be directed to pay prospectively.
Petitioners are permitted to make the necessary payments as the same are currently being paid, which is from a from the prospective date. Let this matter be listed along with WPC numbers so and so, so and so, so and so. You find all the writ petition. You give the list.
Yes,
Yes, Lordship.
All the writ petitions we listed together.
List to the okay.
Uh, Notices are waived. Extra copies we furnished to the respondent. Yes.
Here the claim of the petitioner, who is the wife of a missing person in the CRPF, is for family pension, my lord. It's now more than 7 years have passed of his missing. Missing, my lord. He went missing in 2000. And an expert department also
Will issue notice. Heard, learned.
Only thing, my lord, whether, my lord, a place of residence, my lord, in a certain place, my lord, would give, would amount to cause of action, conferring jurisdiction, because, my lord, the whole, my lord, incident.
Where was he employed?
Aligarh, my lord.
At that point of time, he was employed in Aligarh.
Uh,
And they say he had come on leave. There is no proof, my lord, and he was at that point of time.
where is his place of residence?
Assam, my lord, Margarita.
Assam.
But, my lord, the whole incident occurred, my lord, because he went missing from Aligarh, my lord.
There are judgments of the
Yes,
Supreme
my lord,
Court saying that for the family pension, where the
Let me
pensioner.
check open, my lord. Let me check open.
Heard, issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Mr. M.R. Odikari appears for?
All the respondents.
All the respondents in learned counsel appears. Notices are waived. Extra copies will be furnished within 1 week from today. Since the issue pertains to release of family pension in respect of the husband of the petitioner who is presumed to be dead as he was missing for 7 years with effect from
2000.
6/7/2000. Omar, let the matter be listed again on 26th of February.
Obliged.
All right.
Yes.
In this case, Lordship, the petitioner's husband died in the year 2021. And thereafter, he has not been paid any service benefit of her husband, Lordship.
He worked as
He worked as
head assistant.
head assistant in the DRDL, Lordship. In the year 2017, DRDL was merged with the Zilla Parishad.
Yes.
When his service was merged with the Zilla Parishad, he was not given the post of head assistant, but he was given the DDL, Lordship. So therefore, he filed a case. This honorable court directed the government to give him the benefit of post him as a head assistant since the date of inception of since 2017 law, when it was merged. And thereafter,
All right, heard. The learned counsel for the parties issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Mr. Demnath appears for the respondents.
Lordship. I am appearing, Lordship, on the 4 and 5, Lordship.
Mr. J.K. Goswami appears for respondent 4 and 5. Anyone for accountant general? Let notice be issued to the respondents not represented by standing counsel. Since the respondents are represented by standing counsels, notices are waived. Extra copies will be furnished within 1 week from today. Matter be listed after returnable.
the petitioner has not received a single file after the death of her husband in the year 2020.
Sorry?
Petitioner has not received any amount from the department.
Tendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar for release of any provisional amount. We can't say provisional pension.
Yes, Lord, provisional amount.
Yes.
Obliged.
Second time before this court, my lord,
Hmm.
against arbitrary and malafide order of transfer to the petitioner. I'll just take your lordship to page 86 first.
86.
86. My lord, always a transfer order is based on, my lord, longest stay.
Yes.
86, your lordship is 4.12.
4.12.
Yes. The zone shall carry out the inter-zonal regional transfer within the zone to balance surplus deficit positions amongst regions or for any other requirements which shall be based on longest stay criteria in the region. Now 88, if your lordship comes to 7.1, same criteria, longest stay. B, my lord. A is identification of officers for the inter-zonal, inter-regional or transfers out of the city. Place centers shall be primarily on the basis of longest stay of officers in the zone. My lord, in the present office, my lord, there are 4 officers who are longest stay in this office. So therefore, they could not have transferred him. My lord, I'll just take your lordship, my lord, page 95. While he was working, he was in Burdwan from my lord 2012 to 2018. Then thereafter he was transferred to Guwahati, and Guwahati, my lord, page 95, your lordship, can you see? Page 95, this is the order of transfer to Bhopal zone, along with many other officers. Petitioner's name is also there, my lord.
Serial number?
Yes, your lordship, just may note, my lord. This is the order of transfer to Bhopal zone from Guwahati at page 95 in the month of June 2023. Then, my
No,
lord,
95 is Calcutta to Bhopal.
yes, Calcutta zone, my lord. But he was working in Guwahati regional office, my lord.
Okay.
So therefore, my lord, the northeastern officers, my lord, they have filed representation, and this representation was considered. And your lordship will kindly say how this was considered. Page 102. All these officers, this is in the month of June 23. June 23, my lord. Exempt from this zone, exempt from zone, exempt from zone. All officers were exempted. So the petitioner was also exempted. Petitioner's name is at serial, my lord, page 104. Last but 3, my lord. Devobrata Priya, Devobrata Dotto. Along with many other officers, he was also exempted. So as a result, he continued in Guwahati. Then, my lord, soon thereafter, in the next month, my lord, June, page 105.
This was on which date?
This was on 9/6/23. He was exempted along with many other officers.
9/6/23.
So he continued working in Guwahati, my lord. But soon thereafter, on 15/7/23, at page 105. Page 105, he was transferred to Burdwan. List of officers are there. Many other officers are also there. The petitioner is also there. He was transferred to Burdwan. Your lordship may kindly note this. 15 July 23. Then many persons, they have submitted representation. And the representation, how they dealt with the representation.
In 106, where is the name of the petitioner?
Petitioner's name is there, my lord. Petitioner's name is there. I'll come back. I'll point it.
All right.
Then thereafter, my lord.
Yes.
Yes. Page 109.
109. Yes.
Serial number 10, my lord.
Okay.
Devopriya Doctor.
This is again rejection.
No. This is, my lord, this transfer order, this is exempted, my lord. Page 109, transfer to Burdwan.
No. Initially they were exempted.
Exempted.
So this is a corrigendum. No.
Yes, not corrigendum. Fresh order of transfer to Burdwan, along with many other officers.
Okay.
But here many persons, they have filed representation on various grounds and how they were treated. 110, your lordship will kindly see. All these orders, I'll just read, my lord. In partial modification of our earlier order number so and so,
dated so and so, page 110.
Hmm.
The dated so and based on considering the request of the officers, it has been decided to exempt the following officers from the inter-regional transfer. So, your lordship will kindly see these 10 officers were exempted. Again, next is, my lord, after considering the above request, it has been decided to deploy the following officers, reasons mentioned against their name. My lord, last column comment is there, requested by employee. So as per request of the employee, this has been considered. Again, administrative region requested by employee. So basically what I want to show is that, my lord, they accept the request of the employees and they do not violate their own guidelines. So on the basis of their own request, my lord, the employers, my lord, they reconsider their transfer order. Now, because they have not considered my transfer order, so I came before this court and finally the court directed, page 116, that the representation which has been filed before the GM, it should be considered. And this has been now cancelled, page 116.
Yes.
It starts from page 121. In view of the above, page 121, last paragraph. In view of the above and having regards to the peculiar facts and circumstances of the case, with the content of the learned counsel for the both sides, this IA as well as the connected writ petitions are being disposed of by granting 10 days time both the petitioners to submit fresh individual representation before the zonal office of the bank at Kolkata, West Bengal, to be routed through the concerned region, expressing the difficulties faced by them in complying with the transfer orders by mentioning all relevant facts along with the supporting document. On receipt of such representation, the same may be considered by the authorities on merit and be disposed of by reason order. Until such time, the aforesaid exercise is carried out and completed, the impugn orders both dated so and so shall not be given effect. So then thereafter, my lord, they have considered my petitions and they have rejected the representation without considering the longest stay officers in the Guwahati zone. That is at page 124. 126.
126.
Yes. We have filed a representation at 123. 123, amongst others, I have stated, my lord, paragraph, page 125 at paragraph 119.
What was your ground for
My lord,
reconsideration?
Mother's illness, and second, my lord, there are other longest stay my lord, officers who are serving in the office. That your lordship will find in paragraph 10, page 11. Normally they do not do that, my lord. But in this case, my lord, I don't know, they have done it. Page 11, your lordship will kindly see.
Page 11.
11. Page 11 at page 12.
One minute.
Page 11, para 10, and page 12, your lordship will kindly continuing, my lord. Length of service of the, I'll read, my lord, last paragraph.
No, it's all right. We are just
Yes,
trying to
these
ask you.
four officers. I have given, my lord, name of the four officers who are working there for 10 years, 9 years, 6 years, and 9 years, etc. So these are the longest officers who are available and who are serving in the office of the this region, my lord. But they have overlooked this, and this by doing so, they have violated the guidelines.
Where are the bank transfer policy? Where is the bank's
That
transfer?
86.
86.
Yes, 86 and 88, my lord. 4.12, the zone shall carry out inter-regional transfers within the zone to balance surplus deficit positions amongst regions or for any other requirements which shall be based on longest stay criteria in the region. And page 88, 7.1. That is also based on the longest stay. That means if somebody is staying longer than me, normally I have shown my lordship that on the basis of their own request, they have exempted the officers from functioning. And he has already served in the Burdwan regions. For 6
What
years.
is your age?
My age is around
You're below 55.
55, I think.
Below 55.
40 years, 38 years.
38 years. Okay.
My mother is 78 years, and I'm mainly, my lord, on this 4 officers who are serving, my lord, who are longest serving officers available in Guwahati. They have not considered this. In my representations, I have stated categorically, my lord, if your lordship sees page 126. Sorry, my lord, page 123, it starts from, and page 125 at para 9, I have stated, my lord, I further would like to state that the reason given for my transfer, longest stay is devoid. The policy of transfer as under longest stay criteria, the person staying longest stay should be first considered for transfer, and whereas in the present case, there are other employees serving in this region longer than I am serving, and therefore transferring in that criteria would be against the norm that the bank ought to have followed while transferring under the longest stay criteria, and therefore I request you to kindly reconsider the same. Besides the mother, and what he has done is, only thing is that the representation should have been considered by the chairman or the managing director, but in this case, the general manager, who has issued the order of transfer.
Where is that impugned order? Page
Impugned order is at page
126.
126.
126.
Against this order, yesterday, I think the officer has sent a representation to the chairman and managing director also. Because actually the order of transfer has been issued by the general manager. So it should have been considered by the higher officer. So accordingly, my lord, this representation that we have submitted. And
We can direct them to dispose it off.
my lord,
We can direct them to dispose it off.
the chairman.
Chairman.
Yes. That would be better because I have seen one judgment, my lord.
Yes.
In all fairness, my lord, the authority should be given a fair chance.
Right.
Otherwise, my lord, paragraph 10, my lord, it says very clearly, I think it is very appropriate in this case. It may be stated here that if the transfers are made in order to adjust particular persons, those 6 persons, 4 persons, with no reasonable basis, such type of transfers can be termed as null and void. So I am not going into that, my lord. Since we have filed representation before the managing director and chairman, they should consider this. Hopefully they will give me justice.
What is the judgment?
This judgment is there, my lord. We have given, that is paragraph 10. The 4 persons we have shown, they are longest serving officers, and they want to, give benefit to them at my cost. Paragraph 10 will do. Otherwise, court says, my lord, as far as possible, it should be, my lord.
Okay, we can dispose it off with a direction to the authorities to
The chairman or MD, not the same.
who is the superior authority, who has
Superior
issued the
authority
transfer
is
order?
managing director, my lord.
No, who has issued the transfer order?
Transfer order is GM, my lord.
General manager. So what is the next higher authority?
Managing director.
Chairman or managing director.
Chairman can do it.
So they can.
Lordship, firstly, I'm appearing for Bank of Baroda on instruction today only. Lordship, I have not received a copy. Initially, it is a second round of litigation. In the first round, these aspects were considered on merit. Lordship, we will see page 121 of the.
No. Right now, we are not going into the merits. There is a submission that the representation is pending. So if the representation is pending, let it be decided by the competent authority.
Yes, Lordship, but page 126 is the disposal of the representation.
That was the earlier one.
No.
Subsequently is filed another.
Subsequently, after that judgment, he has filed one, and we have considered page 26 is 126 is the death.
No. You have filed another one.
Yes, after the judgment, after
This order of transfer.
After the
Against
judgment.
this impugned order, 126.
126 is disposal of your representation.
Yes,
Pursuant to that, have you filed another one?
yes, that is there.
120?
126 is the order, my lord, impugn order.
Ah,
Because considering the representation filed by the petitioner on the basis of the order passed by this court.
right.
So thereafter, my lord, on the basis of since the order has been passed by general manager and taking into consideration the judgment passed by the Honorable Apex Court, that as far as possible, the authorities should be given a chance to, consider the matter. So therefore, we have suggested our clients to file a representation before the chairman and the managing director. So accordingly, this representation has been filed.
Where is that representation?
Representation, we have given copies, my lord.
Oh, you have given copies. Okay.
Stop.
So
We have
this is
sent
this
it-
is filed pursuant to 11th of January.
Yes, my lord, and I have not annexed that, but this
May
copy
please,
is there. No copy to the.
So there is some representation pending again.
Yes,
Dispose it
Lordship,
off.
but yes, Lordship, page 121, Lordship will kindly see what was the direction.
Hmm.
As per the direction. In the
My lord,
first,
that
in
is
the-
a representation here.
in the first paragraph, Lordship,
Hmm.
this honorable court has discussed the merits of the matter. And in the last paragraph of page 121,
Hmm.
I may read. In view of the above, having regards to the peculiar facts and circumstances of the case, and with the consent of the learned counsel for both sides, this IA as well as the connected writ petition so and so has been disposed of by granting 10 days both the writ petitioners to submit fresh representation before the zonal office of the Bank of Kolkata, West Bengal, to be routed through the concerned regional of expressing their difficulties faced by them in complying with the transfer orders by mentioning all the relevant facts along with the supporting documents. On receipt of such representations, the same will be considered by the authorities on merit and disposed of by a reasoned order. Until such time, the aforesaid exercise is carried out and completed, the impugn orders both so and so shall not be given effect to. Firstly, after this order, they have routed through the regional office and the zonal office, the jurisdictional authority has considered. Yeah. And they have passed an order at page 126.
Then we'll hear the matter. Then we'll hear the matter. We'll hear the matter then.
Lordship, here's the matter, my lord, only one thing, my lord, what I will say, your lordship, in that case, your lordship will kindly maintain the position as on today. Otherwise, my lord, I will pray, humbly pray, my lord, that the representation which has been filed, because this impugn order does not consider violation of the, my lord, that guidelines.
Lordship will give me one day.
Specifically.
On Wednesday, Lordship will fix it again. Will be all the instruction. Mainly his ground is on discrimination. Lordship, that
Whatever heard Mr. P.D. Das, learned senior counsel assisted by Mr. H.R. Das,
if Lordship wants to dispose of.
learned counsel for the petition. No, we are not disposing of. We are issuing notice. Mr. V.P. Bora, learned counsel appears on behalf of respondent 1, 2, all the respondents.
Yes.
All the respondents. The writ petition is filed by the petitioner praying for interference in the impugned order dated 11th of January 2024, issued by the General Manager, Bank of Baroda, on the representation which was pending before the authorities seeking a review or recall of the transfer order issued in respect of the petitioner transferring him from Guwahati to Burdwan. Burdwan. Stop. Petitioner had earlier approached this court by filing WPC number so-and-so, and wherein initially an interim order was passed staying the transfer order. Subsequently, on an IA filed by the respondent bank, the writ petition as well as the IA came to be disposed of by order dated 18/12/2023. Stop.
Without that violation, the guidelines, without
Uh,
considering the guidelines.
The writ petition was disposed of, directing the respondent authorities to permitting the petitioner to submit fresh individual representations before the zonal office of the Calcutta of the bank at Calcutta, West Bengal, to be routed through the concerned regional office, expressing their difficulties, and the same was directed to be considered on merit and disposed of by reasoned order. And until the said exercise was carried out, the impugned order dated impugned order of transfer dated 19/7/2023 shall not be given effect to. Stop. It is submitted that pursuant to this court's order, the impugned order dated 11 January 2022, Annexure 11, page 126 of the writ petition was passed, whereby the representation of the petitioner was rejected and rejected.
Without considering the
And-
violation of the guideline.
And in terms of the earlier order dated passed by the bank, he stood relieved from his present assignment at Guwahati region with an instruction to report in the regional head office on 15 January. There's a time frame. Have you joined?
No, we have not done.
No. Are you relieved?
Yes,
Sick leave.
You're on sick leave.
May I please your Lordship, I've been instructed, as per my instruction, he has been relieved and he's now at the payroll of Burdwan.
Learned Senior Counsel, Mr. B.D. Das submits that notwithstanding the directions, although this court had directed the authorities to dispose of the representation, the same was disposed of without due reference to the guidelines,
Violation of the
transfer guidelines of the bank, and without due consideration of the hardships and the difficulties faced by the petitioner. Stop. It is submitted that the petitioner is an ailing mother who requires constant medical help, and as per the guideline, where is the guidelines?
The guideline is at page 1 of 80. And particularly at page
Guidelines.
86 and 80.
Of the bank issued by the Human Resource Management Department, Bank of Baroda, as per clause
4.2,
Four-
page 86,
4.12,
1, 2, page 86.
the transfer from transfers in inter-regional transfers within a zone are required to be based on longest stay criteria. Stop. Mr. Das, referring to the enclosures to the writ petition, submits that there are several officers against whom
Para 10.
the ground of who have been transferred on the ground of longest stay. Stop. It is further submitted that other similarly situated officers, about 15 in numbers, had also represented before the authorities, and their representations were duly considered and the transfer orders were modified. However, the petitioner's case was not considered, and the bank reiterated its transfer order, transferring the petitioner from Guwahati to Burdwan. Stop. Under such circumstances, petitioner is before the court for a second time. Whereas Mr. B.P. Bora, learned counsel representing the bank, submits that he would like to obtain the required instructions and he would like to complete his instructions, but as per the telephonic instructions received, petitioner has already been released and he's on the payroll of the Burdwan branch. He therefore submits that he be permitted to file necessary affidavit and no interim orders be passed. Having
Lordship, and one of my submission is that no violence, no guidelines have
further
been
submits
violated.
that the guidelines have been adhered to, and there was no violation of the same, while rejecting the representation of the petitioner, which is presently impugned in the writ petition.
And Lordship, in the earlier order, it is already been there. This
It is further
Lordship,
submitted that this court, by order dated 18/12/2023, while disposing of IA number so-and-so along with WPC so-and-so,
this
had
was
already
up in maybe-
addressed these issues. And in terms of that, the writ petitions and IAs were disposed of, giving liberty to the petitioner to file representation and the bank to pass necessary orders pursuant to the representation filed. Stop. It is only in terms of the orders of the court that this bank had passed the order dated 11 January 2024, rejecting the prayer of the petitioner upon due consideration of all facts and circumstances, and which is presently assailed in the writ petition. He therefore submits that the writ petition at this stage, no interim order is called for. Having heard learned counsels for the parties, and upon perusal of the pleadings on record, it is seen that the bank has framed a transfer policy and has laid down specific clauses with regard to the tenure and posting of transfer, including interzonal, interregional transfer. Stop. As per clause 4.12, the interregional transfers within the zone are required to be based on the longest stay criteria. Stop. That apart, under clause 5 of the state transfer policy, there are criteria for exemption. Under clause 5.4, caregivers, officers who are caregivers, are also to be considered for exemption from transfer. Stop. Clause 5.4.7 also provides for consideration of genuine hardship and extreme compassion. Stop. The order dated 18/12/2023 has been perused, as also the order impugned in the present writ petition dated 11 January 2024 has been carefully perused. Upon due consideration of the submissions made and the pleadings available before this court is of the opinion that the matter will require examination. Therefore, let notice be issued. Returnable 4 weeks.
Lordship, with earlier date, Lordship, if Lordship considering a stay, Lordship, or a status quo, Lordship will give an earlier date.
4 weeks, enabling the respondents to complete their instructions and file necessary affidavit if so advised. It is seen that the petitioner has made a categorical statement that he is required to look after his mother who is suffering from illness, and that he's in which case that makes him a caregiver to his ailing mother. Stop. That apart, the impugned order dated 11 January 2024 does not specifically refer to the conditions mentioned in the guidelines as to how the petitioner's case does not fall into those criteria or is not covered by any of these criteria, more particularly in clauses 4.1.2 as well as clauses 5 of the same guidelines. Under such circumstances, till the next returnable date, the impugned order dated so and so shall remain state. Or we say status quo.
The status quo will put the petitioner under difficulties, my lord. But they will interpret in their favor, petitioner
All right, this impugned order dated so and so shall remain state.
15/7/20.
Let
Lordship,
the,
only thing I'll pray, Lordship will give an earlier date, we'll file affidavit instantly, Lordship.
you tell us a date. You file.
Lordship,
There's no requirement that you have to file by the returnable date. You file it anytime you want.
Lordship, 2 weeks, that matter can be finally heard. Lordship, we have considered, Lordship would see page
Let the matter
121.
be listed again on 27th of February.
Lordship,
Till the
in the
next
earlier
returnable date,
order,
interim order will continue.
in the earlier order, there was a categorical opinion
We'll
of the
hear that
court.
matter, Mr. Counsel.
Yes.
You want time to file your response. We are giving you time. You file it. You file it by tomorrow if you want.
Yes.
Make a prayer before the court. We'll take up the matter. Since Mr. Bora appears representing all the respondents, notices are waived. Extra copies be furnished within 1 week from today.
My lord, impugned order dated 15/7/23 in respect of the petition.
Impugned order dated 15/7/2023, insofar as it concerns the writ petitioner, shall remain state till the next returnable date. Yes,
Sorry, my lord,
Mr.
I was
Kumar.
a leg in another court. My lord, that's a non-payment of time scale of pay, nothing more than that, my lord. I was appointed in 17/2
So we'll have to issue notice, or if you want, we can direct them to obtain
Yes,
instruction.
sir, that will do, my lord.
Who is for the respondents?
It's secondary education, my lord.
None of their.
I'll inform Mr. Rajesh Majumdar.
Huh?
I'll inform Mr. Rajesh.
Oh, your information will not carry effect. Who's for the secondary education? We wanted to issue notice when the matter was called up, but it was insisted that it has to be issued in your presence.
My lord, the issue is, my lord, that
Heard, learned counsel for the parties issued notice returnable 4 weeks. Mr. N.J. Kolita, N.J. Khatoniar appears for secondary education.
secondary. He was here.
For you're representing all.
Yes, my lord. No,
Notice.
not all, my lord.
Steps on respondent 5.
Respondent
By registered,
number 5.
steps on respondent 5 by registered post 80. Trustee is also permitted. Let the matter be listed again after the returnable date.
Fix it if not informed.
26th February?
My lord.
List on 26th.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, in item number 15, Lordship, we have filed an affidavit, Lordship. May additional affidavit on 4/12/2023. That may.
Two 12.
4/12.
4/12. Yes. Additional affidavit.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, pursuant to during pendency of the present list, Lordship, the respondent APDDCL has moved a advanced contingency fund proposal for an amount of rupees 826 lakhs, Lordship. And accordingly, the same was sanctioned by the government on 28/8/2023. It's a paragraph 5 that has been created.
Yes. Then
And thereafter, we have released the same to the petitioner's Lordship. We have annexed the sanction letter also. And the intimation to the bank also, that was also annexed, Lordship. Is 288, Lordship. In right hand corner, case numbers was given. Case 288.
yes.
And thereafter, case 296, it is instruction to the bank to release the said fund to the respective petitioners. As per our record, Lordship, except item number 22, 23, and 33, all the petitioners has received their area salary, leave, encashment, and gratuity amount. The Lordship may dispose of other matters except item number 22, 23, and 33. There was some deduction also in respect of income tax, deposit of income tax, Lordship, of rupees.
Paragraph number? Paragraph?
Lordship, paragraph number 5, there is a mention about the
6,
sanction.
you have amount has been sanctioned.
Yes.
Then
Paragraph number 8, Lordship, that the
so
deponent
paragraph
said
8.
that.
Yes. So you have released the amount.
Yes, sir. Lordship, I am appearing in some of the cases, Lordship, in item number 23,
Hmm.
they have not received, but other, yes,
They
item
have
number
not-
22, 23, and 33,
23 and 33 not received.
not received. 22, 23, and 33.
The rest have been received.
Yes.
Who is for the other petitioners?
Item number 19, my lord, except the amount, my lord.
You have received. So give us a list of the petitions where you have received. Wait. So item number, no, it starts from 15.
15 received, Lordship.
15
Received.
received, okay. Then
16 received,
16 received,
18 received,
18 received.
25 received,
1 minute. 25 received,
26,
26,
27,
27,
28,
28,
29,
29,
31.
31.
These are my methods.
These have been received. Your
Yes, my lord. Item 19 received, my lord.
19 received. Only one.
Yes, my lord. 20, 20, and 33 not received.
Give me your numbers where you have received only 19.
19.
Okay. Then 20 and 21. Okay.
Others,
Others have not been released.
no, Lordship, release, maybe they are.
Do you have a list?
Lordship, all the repetitions numbers was also there, Lordship.
Where? In
Right hand corner, Lordship.
In the
Against
affidavit?
Against the sanction order, Lordship.
You show us from the list
I
where
think
it is there.
Lordship, 17, different.
We'll take it up at 2 o'clock. You go through the list which is there, enclosed, and mark all the petitions which are there.
Different set of consequences in respect to item.
Whatever it may be, you point out the amounts on which it has been released at 2 p.m. You check up, madam, and please check up from the additional affidavit which is available. If you don't have a copy, you can take the court file. Huh? 1 to key. Deal.
May I please, your lordship?
Huh.
Lordship,
Yes,
instruction-
item 1. Who is for the PNRD? Is it?
Yes, sir.
PNRD department. Your name, please?
R.A. Majumdar.
Mr. R.A. Muzumdar appears for the petitioner. None appears for the PNRD department, even on second call. By order dated 11/12/2023, the PNRD department standing counsel was permitted to obtain required instructions in the matter. However, when the matter is called up today, none represents. No instructions have been placed before the court. purely for the ends of justice, matter stands deferred for 2 weeks to be listed again on 12th, on 19th February. Copy of this order be marked to the office of the Senior Government Advocate Assam for onward communication to the Commissioner and Secretary, PNRD Department. List on 19th.
Obliged.
Mr. Borpuzari,
Yes, my lord, that writ appeal 418 of 2023, that is still pending, my lord, before the Honorable Division Bench.
it is submitted by Mr. Borpuzari that writ appeal 418 of 2023, which is preferred against the judgment and order dated 28/4/2016 passed in WPC 61 of 2011,
My lord.
has not yet been disposed of by this court, which is by the division bench before which it is pending. He therefore submits that the matter be listed after 4 weeks. Since none appears for the petitioner, matter stands adjourned to be listed after 4 weeks.
I'm obliged.
May it please, your Lordship. Lordship, may kindly see page number 45 of the writ petition, Lordship.
Yes.
It's the second time the SLC has rejected on 4 grounds. The case, it's a case of compassionate appointment, Lordship. Page 45.
Yes.
Sri Bosop Roy is, I have serial number 26, Bosop Ranjan Dev, Bosop Ranjan Dev. And the grounds of rejection is number 1, applicant does not possess required education qualification, graduation.
It doesn't matter, but no one appears for the petitioner. So none appears for the petitioner on call. Mr. C.K.S. Burwa appears for the respondent department. Matter stands passed over to the data.
Yes, come. No. Next one.
This matter is relating to the employees of Hotel Brahmaputra Ashok. And as per the order dated 21st of April, my lord, ATDC was directed 21st of April to inform whether the 7th pay commissioner is applicable to or not. After that, an affidavit has been filed, basically stating that they have only run the hotel for 2 months. And prior to that, state government acquired the whole hotel. At the beginning, my lord, it was a joint venture between the ITDC and the state government. Thereafter, in the year 2017, the hotel was ceased to exist, and the employees were given a severance package, but with the 6th pay commission. So basically, the pair of the employees relating to the 7th pay commission. So in the reply, my lord, they have stated that it is the state government and the finance who are to be replied properly because they only ran for 2 months. So I think the reply from the state is very much required. Respondent number 2.
Yes. Who's
I'm
for the
appealing
state?
for the proposition, Your Lordship.
Mr. Borpuzari, I think you'll have to file a response here.
Very much necessary. Respondent 3.
If my lord may be pleased to come to page 17 of the writ petition, that is the prayer portion, my lord. The prayer is, my lord, first prayer is, my lord, to calculate and release the area salary.
As per 7 pay.
Seven. Now, my lord, this decision, this call has to be taken by the, my lord, administrative department concerned, as well as.
Which is the administrative department?
My lord, administrative department will be. My lord, Commissioner and Secretary, Tourism Department, dispute.
Yes, Mr. Government Advocate.
Then my lord, second prayer is recalculate, then my lord, salary for 1.5 months salary in view of one affidavit has been filed, my lord, by the corporation. If my lord may be pleased to take up the affidavit in opposition filed by respondent number 4. My lord, that starts from page number 36, running page number 36, my lord. My lord, there was this, my lord, entity was closed down, my lord. And a severance package was, my lord, calculated, and my lord, the amount that has been, my lord, deducted, my lord, deduced, my lord, calculated, that has been, my lord, given. Lordship may be pleased to come to page 41, my lord, running page 41, paragraph number 6 of that affidavit in opposition. My lord, filed by my lord, the managing director of APDC.
No, they are not denying that. They say the severance package was decided, was issued on the 6 pay commission
My lord.
basis. They want it under 7 pay, that's all. That
But
is
they
their
had, yes, that was a negotiation process. Lordship will kindly appreciate that was a negotiation process, which they have voluntarily accepted. Now they are raising this plea, which has been negated, my lord, by by way of this.
No, whether if they're entitled for 7 pay, they're entitled for 7 pay.
Yes, not
It's
that.
it's a matter of you'll have to find out whether at the time when the severance package was issued,
My lord.
whether the 7 pay commission was implemented or not.
Yes, now.
Recommendations.
Yes, to that effect, my lord, the concerned entity, my lord, at that point of time, my lord, Hotel Brahmaputra Ashok, which was to be represented, my lord, by the Assam Tourism and Development Corporation, they have filed this affidavit. That's what I'm trying to draw my lord's attention. Here, my lord, they have negated. Finance role will come, my lord, only if any proposal is made, my lord, that they have taken a decision. Yes, they will be entitled. My lord.
No. Finance, you are to inform the court
My lord.
From effective which date the 7 pay commission has been, recommendations has been.
Yes.
That is exactly the
That is-
order dated 21st of April.
That is, my lord, the effective date is, my lord, 1/4/2016.
1/4/2016.
Yes, my lord, 1/4/2016.
And the severance package was given on or decided on.
My lord, it is on, my lord, 16/6/2017 at paragraph number 5, page 40, running page 40. Running page 40, my lord, paragraph number 5. As regards the statements made in paragraph 15 and 16, deponent reiterates that in accordance with the decision taken in its cabinet meeting held on 16/6/2017, ATDC ran the hotel temporarily for 2 months from so-and-so to so-and-so till conversion of the same as State Guest House cum multipurpose convention center.
So 16/6/2017, some decision was taken. And when was the pay commission? 7 pay commission effective from?
My lord, from 1/4/2016.
1/4.
1/4.
Implemented thereafter.
1/4/2016. So that has been covered up. And Lordship will kindly see, my lord, the further statements made in that paragraph, my lord. And consequent upon the said decision of the government to close the operation of Hotel Brahmaputra Ashoka, the ATDC had stopped running the said hotel from 31/8/2017 onwards. Thus, the employees of the hotel are not employees of ATDC. Moreover, the state government, in recognition of the service provided by the 56 employees of Hotel Brahmaputra Ashoka, had decided to offer a severance package. Accordingly, as per instructions.
Now the question is,
My lord.
Where are the minutes, etc. of the meetings?
Yes.
16/6/2017, the minutes are there.
My lord.
Huh? Cabinet decision.
My lord, one order is there, my lord. My lord may kindly peruse
27.
Page number 30 of the writ petition.
30.
It was issued by the ATDC managing director. It covers the employee's status. 30 of the writ petition. It is of 11th of August. My lord may find. Yes.
Where is the cabinet memorandum? Is it there somewhere?
Lordship, the decision was at page 45. Not a memorandum, but regarding the decision taken.
No, you have already decided. Page 32, it is 6-pay commission.
It is not a voluntary, it is a compulsory actually.
But
We
they have
were
accepted it.
not negotiated. We were just given from back.
Now, how will they know whether it is 6-pay or 7-pay? It is for the government to decide.
Lordship, first and foremost, this 7th pay commission, it was administrative approval was given on 8 May 2018 for ATDC or the regular employees of ATDC. And whether this approval has been extended to joint ventures like Hotel Brahmaputra Ashoka or not, that is unknown. So
So it was under you. So if it is that approval is given to you,
yes,
you're a
ATDC,
corporation.
corporation, and they are not my employees.
Whose employees?
They are the joint venture
What
of
is
Hotel
it?
Brahmaputra Ashoka. It's a joint venture. They are employee of a joint venture.
Finally, state government taken over the whole matter.
Do you have any of your appointment orders?
Actually, I had, but I did not annex because it was not actually under. But my lord, the list is there. Annexure 1, page 19. Is the list. I may produce it if needed. Actually, it was not. I didn't think that it was required. I can produce it. But the fact is that it was a joint venture. There is no doubt about that. And 51% share was of ITDC and 49% was of state government. And the affidavit also affirms the same reply that it was a joint venture. But in the year 2016, the lease period of 30 years was over. Thereafter, the state government did not wanted to go for any extension. So ITDC and state government mutually decided to disinvest the whole hotel. So as soon as that decision was made by the cabinet, the state government had taken over the whole process relating to the disinvestment as well as making of another structure which is still going on. And as my instruction till 2017 August, there was not a single whisper to the employees saying that your service will be this or that. So it was not a voluntary, it was a compulsory. I was given something, I had nothing but to take it.
Do you have that that copy of the decision whereby?
Yes, the approval was extended to ATDC employee. But this kind of administrative approval was never granted to joint ventures.
No. You have decided to give them the benefit of 6-pay. There's no quarrel on that.
Yes. No, Your Honor.
So if whether the benefit is extended, not extended, you have given the benefit. Was it extended to these employees?
No,
No.
7-pay, no, never.
No, 6-pay.
6-pay that
Specifically.
Specifically might not have, but some sort of base.
But there was an agreement decision of the government that 6-pay will apply.
Because there should be a base for calculation of the severance package, Your Honor.
That's right. So if the 6-pay commission, 7-pay has already been effective, then it should have been, the yardstick should have been the 7-pay.
That the finance department will have to.
No, finance say that there is no proposal. There has to be some proposal by the administrative department, by the corporation.
The severance package itself was calculated by the Department of Tourism, Government of Assam. And we just had to follow the instruction that was given to us.
Yes, tourism. We need your views in the matter. The grievance of the petitioner is that
After the package has been issued by the government.
no,
is that-
package has been issued by the government, but if they are entitled to 7th pay, then why the 7th pay was not issued? That is the question.
Then we have to
The
go to
fact remains that they were issued, they had accepted, they had no option to, but not to accept because their future is bleak, jobs are going away, whatever is being offered, they have accepted. But if they're entitled to 7th pay, then the 7th pay benefit should be given to them, and that is their limited prayer.
let's say have to see the nature of their employment also. That
No, all these nature and all these were ineffective because you have accepted to give them a severance
After the closure of the
package
years.
on the basis of 6th pay. But if 7th pay has already been implemented,
Lordship, my brother has just now submitted that there is some kind of understanding between the government, Lordship, that
that is what you are required to find out and apprise the court. Find out. Tell us. Mr. C.K.S. Barua, learned government advocate, appearing for the respondent number. Respondent 3, Department of Tourism.
3, Lordship.
Is permitted to complete his instructions and place it before the court. Permitted to complete his instructions. In respect of the grievances of the petitioner, that the severance package, which was issued to the petitioners at the time of the closure of the hotel, namely Hotel Brahmaputra, the severance package was based on 6th pay commission recommendations, when it should have been the 7th pay commission recommendation, which were already accepted by the state. Stop. Liberty is also granted to the Standing Council for ITDC to obtain instructions on the same issue. Your name, please?
D.K. Nath.
Mr. D.K. Nath appears for the writ petitioner. Let the matter be listed after 3 weeks, enabling the respondents to complete the instructions and place it before the court.
Also,
None appears for the petitioner. Mr. N.J. Katuniar appears for the elementary education. Anyone else?
For respondent number 8.
Mr. H. Das for respondent number 8. Mr. P. Soikia for respondent number 3. Matter be passed over for the day.
May I please your this matter may kindly pass over for the time being.
We'll pass it over for the day. The request of the learned counsel for the petitioner, matter stands passed over for the day. Mr. C.K.S. Barua appears for the state.
May it pleases your lordship.
Yeah.
Lordship, in this case, affidavit has not been filed here.
Here, higher education is the party, my lord. Provisional pension was released, my lord.
Lordship, provisional pension was released from the month of February 2022 pursuant to the order of the court, your lordship. And the petitioner retired on 31/7/21.
Why is it not released? Some departmental proceeding?
No, your lordship. Lordship, the petitioner, he was substantively posted as professor in Jorhat Engineering College. And in the year 2015, he was given the additional charge of principal in Jorhat Institute of Science and Technology. Thereafter, he retired on 31/7/2000, and at the time of his retirement, he couldn't hand over certain files, 4 number of files. But subsequently, it was handed over, Lordship. But the present principal in charge, he raised an objection and
Principal in charge of where?
of
Jorhat.
Jorhat Institute of Science and
Who
Technology,
represents the principal?
Lordship.
Who is representing respondent 4?
Principal in charge here, Lordship.
Is represented by the government only.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Lordship,
Why
GPA
pension is not released?
Released, my lord.
Released?
The provisional pension, my lord.
Provisional. Why the regular pension is not released? Respondent government, respondent councils representing the Department of Higher Education will apprise the court as to why the regular pension has not been released to the petitioner, although he had superannuated on
31/7/2021.
31/7/2021. Stop. It is, however, submitted that by notification dated 24 March 2023, provisional pension of rupees 65,000 has been released to the petitioner. Let the instruction, let the respondent apprise the court as to the status of, as to why the provisional pension, regular pension has not been released till date.
My lord, for the regular pension, my accountant, Office of the Accountant General.
First, you tell us what is the status. You have to send the papers, whether it was sent, not sent.
My lord.
Lordship, provisional pension was released with effect from February 2022. Prior to that, it was not given.
Whatever, let us, you first, let us examine the matter first. Let's take after 2 weeks,
What can we fix a date?
22nd of February.
May I please, Your Lordship? The matter pertains to non-payment of family pension, Lordship. May I, free Lordship, to produce the order dated 22/11/2023 for a moment, Lord.
Yes.
On this regard, Lordship, I have a informed instruction, Lordship. Kindly peruse this, Lord. No.
What is the meaning of this?
Lordship,
What is the meaning of this?
Lordship,
He was working as what? Doctor?
yes, doctor.
Where?
His last posting was at Jorhat Civil Hospital, Lordship.
Civil hospital.
Jorhat Civil, and he was retired as SDM and HO, Lordship.
When?
Jorhat Civil Hospital.
When?
Lordship, retired in the year 2000, Lordship, 2005, Lordship. was last posted as SGM and HH Lordship. At Peace Lordship, 22 Lordship.
What is the meaning of this? No information means?
Yeah. Here it is mentioned that the Joint Director of Health Service Jorhat and Nagaon furnished the information that after abolishment of Jorhat Civil Hospital, there is no any valuable date and authentic information regarding the Dr. Dilip Kumar Burua Lordship. So the Director of Health Service has written this letter to the Principal Accountant General ANE Assam for last pay slip Lordship. In that regard, in this respect, pension papers.
Why is the question of not received? Where have they gone? Is it available with Accountant General?
Yes.
Last by the AG office, Lordship.
Huh?
But in this case, Lordship, the records has been misplaced by the department. That is why they are reconstructing, my lord. And for
But
Lordship,
last pay slip is available with you in your records. Accountant General.
maybe available, my lord.
So you furnish it to the department.
Lordship, but that letter is only on 21.
24.
Lordship, I'll obtain instruction, Lordship.
All right. MS
D. Bora.
D. Bora, Learned Standing Council, Health Department submits that after the Joint Director Health Service Jorhat and Nagaon could not trace out any record relating to the late husband of the petitioner. And therefore, by communication dated 20/01/2024, issued to the Principal Accountant General ANE Assam, a request was made for the last pay slip of the late husband of the petitioner. Mr. Talukdar, Standing Council, submits that he would like to, he prays for further time to complete, he prays for time to complete his instructions in this regard. Let the matter be listed again after 3 weeks. Mr. D. Bhuya, Learned Counsel, appears for the petitioner. Copy of the communication dated 20/01/2024 stated to have been issued by the Director Health Service to the Principal Accountant General is kept on the case record. This after 3 weeks.
May pray for a death certificate. 22nd Lordship.
19th.
19th. I'm deeply obliged.
Non-payment of failure is a covered judgment.
Which judgment?
The prisoner was terminated wrongfully, Lordship.
Mr. Khatoria?
Yes, madam.
Have you gone through this order?
Yes, madam. In fact, I was the counsel for the department in that case also.
Hmm. What is the what was held by the court?
Is entitled for area salary for that period, for particular period, my lord.
On what basis?
Because, my lord, division bench has already granted that benefit, my lord.
Deepali Burman.
ইয়াতে পিৰিয়ডটো 2012 পৰা আছে এইটো 18 পৰা আছে ন
You are terminated on which date? Where are your documents?
24/4/2008.
Page number?
Termination order, page 20.
20.
20.
What is your name?
Karunamoy Bhattacharya. Look at it. Look.
But where is the order of termination?
It's a restatement order.
Huh?
It's a restatement order.
No, but how do you indicate that this pertains to you? Where is your name reflected?
Looks like come to earlier this court order.
You have to show us the documents that you are appointed, terminated, inquiry report, court order.
Second phase of litigation. Therefore,
Your claim is that you were terminated, then inquiry was caused, and then you were found, you were held, inspector said that this order of termination should be revoked. You are allowed to join back service, but for that period, your salary is not received.
Annex 30 is the inquiry report. Page 21.
21, okay.
Inquiry report.
So where does it reflect your name?
What's the page 26. Serial number 6.
Okay. Heard, disposed. Mr. L. Gogoi for petitioner, Mr. N.J. Khatunian for respondent. All right. ये कौन सा नंबर था? Yes.
My lord, a matter part is for non-payment of family pension, my lord. Last occasion, my lord, instruction was called for, my lord.
Yes, instructions.
My lord, some document requisite from the petitioner, my lord.
Some document.
Some document required to be submitted by the petitioner, my lord. He has submitted, my lord, next to PIN certificate and other documents is unmarked, my lord. And
Oh, has he been informed? What documents are necessary?
my lord, that's informed.
By which communication?
30 minutes.
Huh?
Not 50. I will get copy, my lord. I will inform.
Huh?
I will get a copy, my lord. I will inform the petitioner. So far, my knowledge is concerned, my lord,
Copy, my
petitioner
lord.
not received.
It is submitted by Mr. P. Soikia, learned counsel appearing for the Director of Pensions that documents necessary to be furnished by the petitioner has been intimated to the petitioner. Stop. Mr. S. Hawk, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he would be allowed some time to complete his instructions in this regard. Accordingly, matter be listed after 3 weeks.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, we are awaiting instructions to file counter affidavit.
Your name?
MS Hussain on behalf of JP K. Patwari.
Appearing for which respondent?
All of them.
Mr. Hussain, learned counsel appearing on behalf of the respondents, prays for further time to complete his instructions and file necessary affidavit. MS
N. Mahanta.
N.
N. Mahanta.
N. Mahanta, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, does not object to the prayer made. List again on after 3 weeks.
Lordship, and your date may be fixed. Any convenient date after 8 Feb, your lordship.
26th February.
Deeply obsessed.
Ashok.
Non-payment of arrear salary. Earlier instruction was sought for from the department.
But in fact,
regarding
proposal was sought from the district office, my lord, DEO Karimganj. But I have not received instruction from the DEO, my lord. I'm praying for some more time, my lord.
There are 2 occasions.
Yes, my lord. In fact, I have taken earlier also time, my lord.
So, learned friend was appearing earlier. All right, 1 week time may be granted. Short time.
Mr. N.J. Khatonier, learned counsel representing the education department. What is it? Elementary.
The Department of School Education, my lord. We have secretary
Department of
both our
School
party, my lord.
Education submits that the instructions are awaited as to whether the proposal for area salary to be forwarded by the DEO Karimganj has not been received yet. He prays for further time to complete his instructions. Let the instructions be placed before the court by the Director of Secondary Education. Elementary Education. As to whether the proposal for area salary has been received from the office of the DEO Karimganj by the next date fixed. Mr. D.K. Das appears for the petitioner. List on 12th February.
All right.
May I please, your lord? The petitioner has been terminated from her service, and respondent are supposed to file their affidavit. And we are waiting for the affidavit since March 2023.
terminated from service. What was she was employed as?
He is employed as Jivika Shokti, Lord. His duty is monetize the self-help group in.
Who is the
Delhi.
respondent?
It's a PNRD department.
Huh?
PNRD.
PNRD. Yeah, me or Mr.
Ali, Lord.
Mr. A. Ali appears for the petitioner. None represents the PNRD department. By earlier order dated 13/12/2023. Uh, 13/9/2023 and 13/12/2023. Time opportunity was granted to the respondents to file the necessary affidavit. Today, when the matter is called up, none represents the PNRD department. Purely for the interest of justice, for 4 weeks' time granted to the respondents to file their affidavit. Copy of this order be marked to the office of Senior Government Advocate SAM for onward communication. List after 4 weeks.
But should be a date, Lord. Otherwise, it's not
Date 1st of March.
obliged.
May I please check? Just now we received the affidavit notice from the respondent. We need some time to go through.
You received
Okay. Just now.
MS so-and-so learned counsel for the petitioner submits that copies of the affidavit have been served upon them during the course of the day. Therefore, praise for
For the first week of February, Lord, can you give?
2 weeks time to complete their instructions. Mr. H. Gupta appears for the respondents. Matter will be listed again on 12th of February.
Okay.
None appears.
But on the last occasion, they filed one affidavit, my lord.
Hmm.
And I have got instructions. Can I pray, my lord, this matter will be taken next week, my lord?
Sorry?
This matter will be taken next week, my lord. Within a day or two, my lord, we will be filing our reply.
Mr. R. Dubey, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the matter be taken up on another date, enabling him to complete his instructions in respect of the affidavit filed by the respondent number 1. List again on 19th. 19th February.
But can I pray in the first week, my lord? Because he is retiring in April. This is a transfer order, my lord.
All right, 5th. 9th of February.
On the first week, my lord.
First week. All right, 5th.
My lord.
May I please, Your Lordship? This is a matter of non-payment of additional quantum of rent. In the last occasion, they have submitted that some subsequent amendment brought in by the government.
Lordship, their case is primarily based on the case of Justice Gyani. Now, that was under a different provision where the salaries and emoluments of the judges is regulated. He's not a judge. His emoluments or whatever has to be regulated by the CCS pension rules. He cannot get the benefit of what Justice Gyani has got. So, Lordship, as per the rules, whatever is as per the rules, it is after completion of 80 years.
What rules? CCS.
CCS pension. If I may take your Lordship to, Lordship has my affidavit, Lordship.
No, but he's referring to some Supreme Court judgment.
The Supreme Court judgment is on the is not one which regulates Justice Gyani's case. That is the High Court judge's salary and allowances. It was primarily on that. And even our Lordship High Court, so far as the other case was concerned, it was under the High Court Judges Salaries and Condition of Service Act 1954. Here it will be under the CCS pension rules. That is the difference, Lordship. CCS pension rule specifically states after completion of 80 years.
Which rule?
I have quoted
After
Lordship.
completion, rule 6, 44-6.
44-6 Lordship.
44-6.
And even prior to this amendment, Lordship, it was under rule 49-2A that your Lordship will find at the next page. So my submission is that, Lordship.
When did he complete 80 years?
16 April 24.
24. 16 April 23.
23.
No, he entered or he completed?
His 88 years he has entered Lordship.
He has entered. So they filed a reply saying that it is applicable only after completion.
Lordship. He has not received the reply. No? He has not received a reply.
No file. Copy नहीं देखे क्या मैं file को?
For 1 and 2. No?
No, filed on 12th of January. You have not received?
No, we have.
We have received. Lordship will take it after some time.
Ms. Ransom, Learned Counsel for the
Some other day, Lordship. I will go
petitioner submits that the matter be taken up on another date, enabling her to complete her instructions in respect of the amendments made in the affidavit filed by the respondent 1 and 2. Stop. Mr. Architect Chaudhary, Learned DSGI, appears for the respondents. Matter be listed for admission again on 21st of February. 21st of February?
Well.
Their affidavit says it is after completion.
That's the interpretation given by the Sovereign Court. Their affidavit will.
No, their statement is that this interpretation is with regard to a set of rules where the specific requirement was not there. Available to 20% of basics after the age of 80 or something like that.
In fact, all the rules, my lord, all the rules in the central government, the same rule is applicable, my lord. Then this judgment, my lord, of the Sovereign Court was based on a Karnataka High Court judgment which belongs to a central government employee, my lord. So the distinction there.
We will hear the matter. Or we can issue rule. It may require a hearing.
Lordship will hear the matter on 21st, my lord.
Huh?
Lordship, as a Lordship is speaking on 21st, my lord. Should hear on that date, my lord.
Then let it be on 22nd.
22nd.
22nd of February.
Yes. Because learned friend was last time saying that there were some amendments. That is not placed today, my lord. He is similar now again reverting back to his affidavit. On the last occasion, he said there were some amendments thereafter. That's what he said.
So far as Lordship, if I may correct the position, Lordship, so far as the High Court judges' salaries and all, there has been a clarification. I stand corrected, Lordship. I was.
May I presume, sir? My lord, here, by order dated 2012-2023, my lord, provisional pension was directed to be paid, my lord. The petitioner have received an amount of 25 lakhs, my lord.
They have received?
Yes, that entire arrears of pension up to December 2023 has been paid.
But this is provisional.
Provisional pension, my lord, because of the pendency of the CBI case against him, my lord, the rest of the service benefits will not be.
So what do you want now?
Lord, the affidavit on behalf of the bank, my lord, has been sent for vetting. Lord, will give us 10 days, my lord, we'll file our affidavit, place everything on record.
Right, Mr. A. Ganguly appearing for the respondents. All the respondents. Submits that further time be granted to enable them to file the affidavit. Mr. P.K. Munir, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that pursuant to the earlier order dated 2012-2023, the provisional pension of rupees
25 lakh.
25 lakhs have been released to the petitioner. Accordingly, matter be listed again on 21st February.
Okay, now item 60, the affidavit has not been filed by any of the respondents to lordship.
Basically, this letter we have received in the month of November 2023, praying for some time. So they are preparing the same. And
Mr.
they are
C.K.S.
of 4
Borwal, learned
weeks.
counsel appearing for the respondents, prays for further time. MS.
S.
Huh?
S.
Yes.
Sharma Hazarika.
Sharma Hazarika, learned counsel for the commissioner, does not object. Be listed again after 3 weeks.
Please, my lord.
Yes.
These are pertaining to suspension of the petitioner, my lord. This is
Hmm.
prolonged suspension, my lord. They have filed affidavit, my lord. In this affidavit, my lord, they have said they have not reviewed my suspension order, my lord, within 3 months, my lord. That is, my lord.
Are you filing a rejoinder?
No, my lord. That is,
They have not filed. All right.
my lord, the honorable division bench judgment was, my lord, about Ajoy Kumar Chaudhary also, my covered, my lord. If, my lord, within 3 months, my lord.
No, that is fine. That is fine, Lordship. Because what our affidavit says, Lordship, there is
All
a
right.
criminal.
List on 25th for admission hearing, 25th January.
All right.
Mr. C.K.S. Borwa for respondent so-and-so, Mr. S. Dotto for respondent so-and-so. Mr. M. Pulita for the petitioner. Yes.
Okay, dear Lordship. This matter, affidavit has been prepared, dear Lordship, and sent for vetting. I need further
Ms.
10 days time.
Arteka, counsel for Dima's house. Prays for further time to file affidavit. Mr.
D. Thousand, Lord.
Mr. D. Thousand, learned counsel for the petitioner, does not object. Let the matter be listed again after 3 weeks.
Lordship.
Interim order passed earlier will continue. Then let it be after 4 weeks. Be listed again on 26th of February. Interim order passed early will continue till the next date fixed.
Obliged.
Obliged.
Yes, somebody mentioned this matter in the morning. Who's for the APP? Where's the APP?
Lordship, in this, after some time, my lord, after some time.
At 2, yes.
Lordship, similar situated person, 9% approached this honorable who are charged absconded charged. They were got absolute bail, Lord. My lord, they suppressed the matter. Earlier they were rejected, and the second time the bail application has been filed before this honorable court, suppressed about this, my lord. The bail has been granted by another.
Take it up at 2. Call for the yes, Mr. APP. Somebody mentioned.
Yes, I have mentioned the earlier. Lord, may I kindly fix the date
For the CD.
Yes, my lord, perhaps LCR has come.
LCR.
Long back, Lordship.
Up to date LCR has come. Any date, my lord?
At 2, my lord, today.
Not today. Subject to lordship continue.
There is an interim.
Yes, lordship. His appear and submitted bail bond already on interim.
8th of February.
8th of February.
List on 8th of February. Interim bail passed earlier will continue till the next date. Yes, take down the names of all councils. Yes.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Well, this is an interlocutory application file for modification and vacation of the interim order dated 27/9/2023, by which the transfer order of the expedition has been stayed.
Yes.
Worship, the deputy commissioner was supposed to place the request, district commissioner now.
Can we take up the matter in after some time, Lordship? I-
23rd, 24th, 25th. We'll take it up on 25th.
Aaj to tumhara ino office aa raha tha.
Yes, well,
25th January.
yes. Well, under the stay vacating,
Whatever. List on 25th, by which time the government will produce the relevant reports as directed earlier.
Worship, the interim may continue till then.
Interim will continue until further orders. We'll take it up on 25th.
yes, but
In any case, today, till 2:30 offices are closed.
It is opening
No, till 2:30 offices are closed.
till 2:30. Till 2:30.
Yes, please, Your Lordship. I'm appearing in the item number 69. There was an order passed on 10/11/2023.
69.
My lord, 68, I have had one IA, my lord, the modification of interim.
What is there in 69?
69, my lord, they have to government to file an affidavit.
Benchmark disability. Your who has filed the IA?
58, 68, my lord.
Item 16.
68, I have filed IA.
You have filed IA.
IA.
Who's for the petitioner in 68?
My lord, 60, Abu Ahmed Nurul Hussain Lashkar.
Okay. And in 69, there is an interim order.
There is an interim order, my lord, and government to file an affidavit.
Yes. So 69.
Lordship, in both cases, I have received instruction. We will file Lordship affidavit details.
All right. Heard Mr. P.K. Roy Chaudhary appearing for WPC number 6465 of 2023. Mr. P. Dostal, counsel appearing for the respondents, submits that the respondents are in the process of filing their affidavit. He prays for further time. Similar prayer is made for filing necessary affidavits in WPC number 6506 of 2023, where Mr. Decca appears for the petitioner.
My lord, in this case, my lord, so far as item 68 is concerned, my lord.
You have filed an IA.
IA, my lord.
We'll pass over it. List the matters again after 2 weeks. Then in IA 3469, you write, I heard Mr. P. K. Decca, Learned Counsel, appearing for the respondent applicant.
No, in this case, I am applicant petitioner, my lord.
Then why are you filing an IA?
My lord, in this case, what happened, my lord? The interim order, my lord, when this honorable court is allowed, my lord, then another order passed by this honorable court by the APSC, my lord. Then in this case, my lord, one particular provision, section 34 of the 34 of disability has not been discussed, my lord. It is necessary to brought on record this honorable court. Therefore, my lord, I am praying to cite modification of that interim order. The law is fixing the next date, then on that day I will place my IM lord.
All right. Matter be listed again.
Date may be fixed.
IA be listed along with WPC so and so. List on 19th February?
Can it be a little early, my lord?
Little early. 16th February?
15 February, my lord.
Why? What is so auspicious?
No species, my lord. There's
Let it
any-
be 16th.
Deeply obliged.
Let the pleadings be completed.
My lord.
Record the names of all councils.
Obliged, my lord.
In this case, I have filed an application for vacating the order of stay granted by this honorable court on 2/1/2023, whereby the pension entitlement of the pension to the respondent, the applicant, has been stopped, my lord. If I may take a lordship to page 15 of the order passed by this honorable court.
Page 15 where? In the IA?
IA, my lord. Vacating petition.
Page 15.
1/5, my lord.
Yes.
Paragraph 6, my lord. We are not expressing any view on the claim of the son, Sri Jaimini Mohanto, who is presently aged about 23 years. But in respect of the daughter, Srimati Bhargavi Mohanto, who is presently aged approximately 17 years and is unmarried, would definitely be entitled for benefits of the family pensionary benefits under Rule 140 of the Assam Services Rule 1969. Although under the said rules, family pension would be payable to the eldest of the surviving widow, that is the respondent number 8, but it has been held by this court in its judgment and order dated 22/12/2022 in writ appeal number so and so, wherein it had been provided that the eldest surviving wife is paid the family pension as a trustee for benefit of all the other children of the deceased, who may be entitled to the benefits of the family pension. From such point of view, if the respondent number 8 is not giving the benefits of the family pension to the minor daughter of the deceased employee Nripen Mohanto, their prima facie appears to be a breach of trust by the respondent number 8. Therefore, on a prima facie case being made out, and in order to expedite the matter, we direct that until further orders, family pension be not paid to the respondent number 8 in respect of deceased employee Nripen Mohanto. Upon appearance of the respondent number 8, further consideration should be made as to what orders are necessary in this present period. After the order passed by this honorable court, the department has issued an order which is available page 21, by which the
Show us the writ petition. Writ petition. 8414. Yes.
page 21, my lord, I was referring to. After the order passed by this honorable court, the department has issued an order by which the entire process of payment of pension has been stopped, my lord, which was otherwise given to the respondent body. But the husband of the applicant died in the year 2012, and since then, the respondent number 8, that is the applicant herein, has not received any pension because of the objection raised by the second wife, that is the writ petitioner. The writ petitioner, being the second wife, filed a writ petition claiming pension for her child only, minor child, who is aged about 17 years.
Yes.
And so far as my knowledge goes, my lord, there is a NOC submitted by the writ petitioner. There is a second wife that she doesn't have any objection if the pension is issued in favor of the respondent number 8, that is the applicant herein.
तो फाइल में पेंशन का कागज रखा हुआ है, इसमें नहीं, तो हमारा फाइल बोर्ड देख लीजिए. What is the amendment to 143? Do you have it?
My lord.
Is it available?
Well, after
पेंशन का कुछ पेपर्स वगैरह है, देखो अमेंडमेंट है 143 का, देख लीजिए. वही होगा शायद, पढ़ के तो देखिए आप. ये नहीं. हाँ.
But there is a judgment passed by the full bench of this honorable court, when the full bench was considering a matter as to whether a deceased employee, officer, government employee who married.
Yes.
If he marries second time, whether the marriage would be considered as valid marriage or not. While referring to the Mohammedan law and other judgment passed by this honorable court, by the division bench, two conflicting views were expressed by two of the division bench, my lord. And that's where the matter was referred before the full bench. The learned full bench came to a conclusion that
In case of a Mohammedan law, if the in case of a Mohammedan law, if I may submit the copy before this honorable, the judgment passed by this full bench.
हाँ नहीं पेंशन वाला बार बार ये क्यों दे रहे हैं पेंशन का है ना
In this case, my lord, the question was referred as to whether a government.
Show us the amendment of 143. There's an amendment.
That amendment I am not having.
You are not aware. There's an amendment to the pension rules, 143. Show us.
Unmarried dependent daughter regarding.
Yeah, I got it. Yes. Where is that amendment? You have
My
it?
lord. My lord, in that book, sir, it is, my lord, mentioned, my lord.
We don't have that book.
Unmarried minor daughters.
There's some amendment there.
Amended in the year 2018, my lord. One. Initially, my lord,
Okay. Yes.
But I am not denying that claim that minor daughter, my lord, is entitled to get entitled to the family pension. But first of all, my family pension has to be released. Since 2012, my lord, I have been not receiving any pension from the department because of the objection and the application.
Where is the order of the full bench? Judgment of the full bench?
My lord, I have submitted before this honorable court.
reported 2023 1 realty, my lord.
Paragraph
Yes.
21 is relevant for
21.
yes, sir. If I may read.
No, this is a Mohammedan.
No, my lord.
This is not covered by Mohammedan law.
This is Mohammedan law, my lord.
Huh?
Junufa Bibi, my lord. Read appeal number
No,
160.
no, in the petitioner is not,
No.
applicant is not
No,
covered by
applicant is not a mom.
that. So
Paragraph
21 is for Mohammedan law.
Yes, Mohammedan law. That's what.
Then
And paragraph 22, my lord.
But in the
regarding
circumstance, the concept of the validity and acceptability of a second marriage, where the parties are governed by the Mohammedan law and the consequential entitlement to the benefits of a family pension, and the concept to whom the family pension would be payable under the pension rules of 1969 are held to be two separate and unrelated concepts, and the implication of the concept of the validity and acceptability of a second marriage or further marriages where the parties are governed by the Mohammedan law would have no bearing on the concept to whom the family pension is payable under the pension rules of 1969. It is held that, irrespective of the validity and acceptability of a second marriage or further marriages where the parties are governed by the Mohammedan law, the family pension under Rule 143 of the Pension Rules of 1969 would be payable to the eldest of the surviving widow, which would also be applicable for a family pension where the parties are governed by the principle of Mohammedan law, and where there may be a validity and acceptability of a second wife or further wives in respect to a deceased Mohammedan employee. Second, next paragraph, my lord. We further hold that the family pension being payable to the eldest of the surviving widow or wife would not mean that the entire family pension so payable would be the personal property of the eldest of the surviving widow or wife, and the family pension so payable would be held by the eldest of the surviving widow or wife as a trustee for all such other persons who are entitled to the benefits of the family pensions in terms of Rule 143 of the Pension Rules of 1969. Next paragraph. We also provide that in the event any such other persons who are entitled to the benefits of the family pension in terms of Rule 143 of the Pension Rules of 1969, including the second or further wives, in a case where the parties are governed by the Mohammedan law, are not appropriately maintained by the eldest of the surviving widow or wife to whom the pension will be paid, the remedy thereof would be to make a claim for maintenance in the appropriate forum under the law, and not a claim for a payment of the family pension by the state authorities directly to such person. But I am relying on this paragraph because my lord, the claim put forward by the respondent, by the read petitioner, in the read jurisdiction, my lord, is not maintainable so far as the judgment goes, my lord. In case of a Mohammedan law, the law is clarified by this honorable court that the wife, surviving wife, the second surviving wife is also entitled to the family pension because in the Mohammedan law there is no bar for second marriage. So far as Rule 26 of the Assam Service Manual is concerned, there is a bar the second marriage cannot be contracted by a government employee without permission from the authority. But here the claim put forward by the read petitioner via various applications and objection before the authorities is that she is entitled to the family pension earlier. And for this reason, the family pension was not released in favor of the respondent body, this is the applicant. Now, by
No, who is the first wife?
I am the first wife. There is no dispute, my lord.
You're the first wife.
And the read petitioner is the second wife.
The petitioner may approach before this for seeking pension for minor daughter, my lord. It's because my lord, the applicant is the already retired person, my lord, he is giving pension, my lord, and he is a financially sound, my lord. And whereas the my lord, the petitioner, my lord, during the my lord, at the time of death, my lord, he was along with the deceased husband, my lord. And now, my lord, as my lord, one son and one daughter, my lord, minor daughter.
Well, first of all, the pension has to be released, my lord. Since 2012, I have been waiting for the pension, family pension. And because of the various objections being made by the read petitioner, my pension somehow was not released. Now, in the year 2022, the process was started, but because of the interim order passed by this honorable court, the process has been stopped.
Is the eldest wife?
My lord, but he is the my lord, already retired person, my lord.
Maybe,
and he
but
financially
he
sound,
is
my
the
lord.
first wife.
Whereas, my lord, I have a my lord, minor daughter, my lord.
You may have anybody, but this interim order he has stopped the pension.
My lord. In paragraph 22, my lord, of the full bench petition stated that, my lord,
Kindly
that
look
is a
into
trustee, my lord.
Kindly look into the interim order. Where is that interim order?
Family pension they are not paid with the
15,
respondent number 8. And in the earlier occasion, my lord, the GPF amount already paid, my lord, to the, but no share has been, my lord, paid to the petitioner and his minor daughter, my lord. 9 lakhs, about 9 lakhs he has received.
Which provision of the paragraph you are referring to?
Paragraph 22 of the full bench, my lord.
22.
It is stated that as a trustee, my lord, he has duty to give the share, my lord.
You read the entire full paragraph 22.
It is, we further hold that the family pension being payable to the eldest of the surviving widow or wife would not mean that the entire family pension so payable would be the personal property of the eldest of the surviving widow or wife, and the family pension so payable would be held by the eldest of the surviving widow or wife as a trustee for all such other persons who are entitled to the benefit of the family pension in terms of Rule 43.
Very well. Now show us from Rule 43 that you are entitled to pension.
My lord, I am not, my lord, I am minor daughter, my lord. I have a minor daughter, my lord. 143, my lord.
From the rules. We are holding on to your copy. You show it.
My lord. 143, my lord, unmarried dependent daughter.
Unmarried dependent daughter, unmarried dependent daughter is certainly entitled.
My lord.
But whose daughter? First wife or second wife? Or
It is
both?
not mentioned, my lord.
So not mentioned will have to be read together with the section entirely. You see unmarried, you see the definition, you see the reference to the word family. Family means.
Family means, my lord.
So you show us
Include-
family means what? Unmarried daughter.
Unmarried daughter, unmarried dependent daughter includes, my lord. D, my lord, 1D. It is the, my lord, initially, my lord, unmarried minor daughter, my lord, and subsequently it was amended and in the year 2018, stating unmarried dependent daughters. Accordingly, my lord, I claim, I being a second wife, no doubt, I claiming, my lord, family pension for my minor daughter, my lord.
No, you are claiming it is all right, but it has to be as per the rules. The rule will have to be interpreted to that extent.
My lord, and in my lord, full bench decision stating that as a trustee, my lord, is no doubt he is entitled.
Trustee for those who are entitled under 143.
My lord.
So your entitlement under 143 will have to be urged properly.
143, my lord.
It says unmarried daughter.
Unmarried daughter, my lord. That's why, my lord, I have.
The rule 143 does not conceive of a second wife.
No, my lord.
Then
I am not claiming second, my lord.
No. The rule 143 does not even talk about the children of second wives, because there is no reference to second wife.
My lord. But
or a second husband for that matter.
It is stated, my lord, eldest surviving wife. That means, my lord, there is a, my lord, eldest means, my lord, there is more than one wife, my lord. And my lord, the daughters, my lord, no doubt it is, my lord, but it is the, my lord, daughter of the, my lord, this is government employee, my lord. He is the legitimate child, my lord.
Have you given any documents to support that you are the daughter? Birth certificate, etc.
My lord, kindly see, my lord, repetition, my lord. 8427.
8427.
My lord.
8414 or 8427?
WBC number 8414.
Yes.
My lord, next of kin certificate, page 17. And original page 18, my lord.
What is the name?
Name, my lord, Purabi Soikia Mohanto, serial number 4.
You are the second wife.
Second wife. And my lord, my daughter, my lord, Bhargavi Mohanto, daughter.
Okay. No, second wife means you are the petitioner.
Petitioner.
Uh,
The daughter is the minor, my lord, still, my lord. That's why, my lord, the mother, being a mother, the petitioner filed.
and number one is the first wife.
First wife, my lord. And she has, my lord, two daughters, and both daughters are married, my lord, till now. Therefore, some share has to be, my lord, paid, my lord.
All right, we'll take it up at 2.
My lord.
Again. You hand over a copy of that book.
My lord.
Order चाहिए किताब का. Yes.
Yeah, please. But there is a IF for striking of respondent.
IA for
For strike of respondent.
striking of respondent.
Yes, 8, 9, and 10, my lord. They are not an exercise party in the proceeding, my lord.
You are for the petition.
My lord, we are paying for 8, 9, and 10.
Oh.
So we have given the loan to the borrower. So we are very much a necessary party. And they have to give us a copy of the
You are for whom? The petitioner.
petitioner, my lord.
Huh?
Writ petitioner.
Writ petitioner.
Yes, my lord.
And 8, 9, and 10 are the, you are the organization who
We have
financer,
Yeah.
giving a loan to
the petition.
the petitioner.
Petitioner husband, my lord, husband
Who
is,
expired.
already expired, my lord.
Huh.
From my lord, retirement benefit, my lord, there is no recovery, my lord.
Writ petition.
My husband taking loan, my lord.
Hmm?
Huh?
Your pension has not been released because of non-clearing the loan.
Yes, my lord. That is Uthal, my lord. That cannot be, my lord. My husband expired, my lord.
So, who is the guarantor? The loan has to be paid.
They can file, my lord, in the suit, my lord.
Why?
For recovery, my lord, there is a different proceeding, my lord. I am before this honorable court for my lord granting my lord pension, my lord.
No, then we'll hear the matter. Your application for the time being will reject it. You are asking for cancellation. Why?
Okay.
Who is seeking to recover?
Due to my lord loan, my lord, the authority withhold my pension.
Heard learned counsel for the parties. This IA has been filed for striking of respondent.
Come up on application for hearing.
It is here before the court for the IA. So we
I
are
will
dismissing
close,
your
my
IA.
lord. Yes, my lord. I may be closed, my lord. This I may be closed.
We have not received the copies of the IM.
They have not held color now, my lord. Till then, my lord.
You served copies now. Mr. D. Gogoi, learned counsel for the applicant, will furnish copies of the IA to the respondents 8, 9, to the applicants, to the opposite party 8, 9, 10, who is represented by Mr. B. Chaudhary. The respondents, the applicants, the opposite parties are at liberty to file their objections if so advised. Mr. P. Soikia and Mr. M.S. Terang P. appears for respondent, state respondent. No, don't say 1, 2, tell us the department.
I'm for pension.
I'm for secondary.
Secondary education and pension. List after 2 weeks.
Hello, bless.
We just passed over for the day. It will come on Wednesday. Wednesday?
Okay. Obliged.
Wednesday. You're not relying on anything. This Rameshwari Devi judgment is there. Then? All right, we will vacate the interim order and we'll post this writ petition for hearing.
But in the meantime, we received, my lord, the entire, he will receive the entire amount, my lord.
This is to be released monthly, isn't it?
Petition, my lord, he has not even not filed a affidavit in opposition, my lord, till that.
So I have filed a vacating petition where I have stated stated my stand, my lord. No further affidavit of opposition is necessary.
Take the matter for admission.
Then we'll keep it for disposal on Thursday.
My lord, till then, my lord, my pension may be processed, my lord.
On Thursday.
Thursday, my lord.
Thursday. If you are saying that your affidavit, your IA is to be treated as an affidavit, then we'll dispose of the writ petition. Huh? Let it be on Thursday.
My lord, obliging.
List on Thursday. For attempt will be made to dispose of the writ petition along with the IA. Learned counsels, Mr. Your name, please?
As Biswas.
As Biswas. And Mr. Patgiri appears for the parties, Mr. MS
Arbora,
Arbora
Agriculture Department.
for
Agriculture Department.
agriculture. Mr. Rava
For Accountant General.
for accountant general. Thursday.
Obliged.
Yes, have you checked up?
We have checked, Lordship. Only item number 22, 23 and 33, they have not received.
22,
23 and 33.
24 has also received.
Received.
Okay, so 22, 23 and
33, Lord.
33.
33, Lord.
33 has not received. What about 17?
Receive. Lordship, may
Who is appearing for 22, 23?
23, I may pay.
You have not received. So why they were left out?
Lordship, maybe subsequently they are, that matters are taken.
Huh?
Number 20? 22, 23 and 33.
22, na? My lord, what happened? These are bunch of writ petitions. Initially, these were not tagged. These matters, few matters. These were tagged later on, my lord. And when this honorable court, it's almost more than a year now, my lord, has passed an order to all the respondents to look into the matter and for initiating their payments and approach the government, my lord. So, my lord, so during that time, my lord, initially when this at least was sent, my lord, they were not included.
Now, what is the status now? Is it before the government again?
No, I don't know, my lord. If they have sent it, my lord, the corporation, my lord, whatever was before the government, my lord, we have given them 8.26 crore. And that was, my lord, finance department ultimately given a concurrence. And that was distributed among the writ petitioners.
Apart from these matters, others matters are also dear Lordship, and in respect of the death matters also, the payment has been disbursed.
Not only this, my lord.
So you look into the cases of the petitioners whose payments have not been disbursed, that 22, 23, whatever has been
Lordship,
left out.
dispose of other matters, Lordship.
We'll dispose of the other matters. We'll dispose of the matters where the payments have been received. Heard, learned counsel. You furnish your names to the court master, respective writ petitions, heard, learned counsel for the parties. These bunch of writ petitions were filed by the employees of Assam Plains and Tribes Development Corporation, which is a public sector company under the Ministry of Welfare of Plains, Tribes and Backward Classes Government. The corporation receives funds from the government for implementation of various schemes for the benefit and welfare of scheduled tribes and backward classes, as well as for its administration and payment of salaries of its employees, etc. All these writ petitioners, all of them are managers? No.
No. Depend.
All these writ petitioners rendered their services in their respective posts under the said authority from their dates of joining till the dates of their superannuation stopped. However, there were certain claims for release of arrear monthly salaries for several months, which have not been released by the respondents, as well as the gratuity leave encashment and other retirement benefits as admissible under the government rules. So, several representations were filed before the authority. Stop. Since these representations were not redressed, petitioners have approached this court by filing a writ petition. Stop. Notices in the matter were issued as far back as 19/9/2016. Stop. Thereafter, the counter affidavits have been filed and the matter was taken up on several dates. However, the amounts giving opportunity to the respondent authorities to release the amounts. Stop. On 6/10/2023, submission was made by the additional senior government advocate representing WPT and BC department. Say submissions were made by the councils representing the government respondents that appropriate sanction has already been accorded by the finance department, sanctioning an amount of rupees 826.02 lakhs for the payment of outstanding salary to the present writ petitioners who are employees or retired employees of the Assam Plains Tribe Development Corporation Limited. It was further submitted that by order dated 7/8/2023, it is further submitted that the Assam Plains Tribes Development Corporation, after receipt of the sanctioned amount, will take necessary steps within a period of 2 weeks for expeditious disposal and release of the money of the fund to the persons concerned, namely the petitioners. Stop. This court, by the earlier order dated 6/10/2023, directed the respondents to produce a copy of the status report signed by the competent authority regarding disbursal of the fund to the petitioners. Stop. Today, when the matter is called up, Mr. A. Kodita, Learned Counsel representing the corporation, submits that an additional affidavit has been filed on 4th of December 2023. Wherein a total amount of 7,82,09,929 has been released for disbursement through the State Bank of India Assam Secretariat branch for payment of area salary, gratuity, leave encashment against the writ petitioners involved in these batch of writ petitions.
And Lordship,
The said affidavit encloses the sanction order dated 3/11/2023, reflecting the names of the persons and their corresponding writ petitions filed before this court.
Lordship, another amount of 40 lakhs, page 294, Lordship. It was deposited against the income tax, Lordship.
Stop. It is further submitted that an amount of rupees
Page 294, Lordship.
2
294.
294.
Yes, Lordship. Case number
Page number
294, Lordship, 294.
294. There is no 294.
Any additional affidavit?
Oh, see, okay. An amount of 4016820, which was deducted on account of income tax, has also been, you right? The 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 sanction order reflects. Sanction order reflects the amount dispersed to the individual employees, which also reflects their corresponding writ petition after deduction of income tax, income tax as payable under law. Stop. In this context, it is stated that an total amount of rupees 40,16,820 has been deducted towards income tax and deposited before the competent authority. Stop. Learned counsel for the corporation further refers to the communication dated 3/11/2023 issued by the Managing Director APTDC Limited to the branch manager State Bank of India, forwarding the check amounting to rupees 7,82,09,929 for dispersal of the amount to the respective petitioners as per the list mentioned in the said communication. Stop. Learned counsel for the APTDC Limited submits that from instructions received, it is submitted that the amount has already been disbursed. Respective counsels appearing for the writ petitioners does not dispute the said claim. Stop. Mr. Nath, however, learned counsel in writ petition number so and so, however, submits that insofar as the petitioners in WPC number 5643 of 2022, the amount has not yet been dispersed. Stop. Upon hearing learned counsels for the parties, it is seen that in these bunch of writ petitions, except for WPC 5280 of 2022, WPC 5643 of 2022, and WPC 2094 of 2023, the payments in respect of all the other writ petitioners have been released. In view of such submissions and in view of the averments made in the additional affidavit filed by the respondent department on so and so date, the writ petition, this bunch of writ petitions stands closed as the grievances have been redressed. Stop. Registry is directed to delink WPC 5280 of 2022, WPC 5643 of 2022, and WPC 2094 of 2023, and list the same separately on a date to be fixed by the registry. Stop. The respondents will meanwhile in view of the above, writ petition stands disposed. No order is to post. In these three writ petitions, you write, in view of the order passed today in WPC 5636 of 2016 and other connected writ petitions, these three writ petitions are directed to be delinked and listed separately by the registry. Respondents are permitted to complete their instructions with regard in respect of the payments liable to be required to be released in respect of the petitioners in these writ petitions. Let the matter be listed after 3 weeks. And these writ petitions starting from item 15 to
21.
15 to 21 and 23, 24 to 32 disposed. Okay.
Okay.
Might be Your Lordship. Lordship, governments were directed to file their affidavit in opposition, which is not being filed. Your Lordship.
Yes.
Please, my lord. My lord, I am on behalf of Mr. S.P. Chaudhary for responding number 2 and 3, my lord. We need some more time to file our affidavit, my lord. At least 3 weeks time may be granted for us.
Mr.
K. Vishwakarma on behalf
K.
of Mr. S.P.
Vishwakarma appearing on behalf of Mr.
S.P. Chaudhary.
S.P. Chaudhary for respondents.
2 and 3, my lord.
2 and 3 pray for further time to file their counter affidavit. Prayer is not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitioner. Matter stands deferred by another 3 weeks. You can write Mr. S.P. Chaudhary and Mr. K. Vishwakarma appearing for respondents so and so and so.
Obliged.
After 3 weeks, yes. Yes, Mr. Soma. What is this IA?
My lord, this application is required to be filed for allowing me to amend the writ application. As per last order, my lord, I have on the order dated 8/11/2023, Annexure A, page 27, my lord.
We'll have to file a, we'll have to issue notice here.
Yes, my lord.
We'll issue notice here in the IA.
Oh, yes, my lord. No, petition is not heard. I am just allowed to submit an IA application to amend the writ application.
That's right. So we'll issue notice on the IA.
Oh, okay.
You'll have to issue notice on the IA.
I have already served the copy, my lord.
No, you have served the copy. They may have some objections. We don't know.
Yes.
Heard Mr. S. Sharma, learned counsel for the applicant who has filed this application, interim application seeking amendment of the writ petition. Stop. Issue notice, returnable 3 weeks. Mr. A. Bhattakur appears for
PHE department.
Public Health
Yes.
Department. Mr. Rava for Accountant General. Anyone else? Mr. Cholia for Finance Department. There are 7 and 8 are private parties.
7 and 8, my lord, there are private party respondents. They are the retired officers. Similarly seated.
Are they represented in the writ petition?
My lord, they were, but the honorable court has passed on at the appropriate stage, if necessary, notice will be served. Because their record will be sufficient, my lord.
All right. Notice at this stage is not issued to respondents 7 and 8. Let the respondents file their
My lord, the record may be called for. Their service
objections, if any, in the IA list after 3 weeks. Meanwhile, no, but you'll have to amend it.
Yes, yes.
First, you have to amend it.
I'll amend.
Uh,
My only point is that during the pendency of this second litigation, they have suddenly fixed the monthly regular pension like the provisional pension. It is not a correct regular pension. And in the event of allowing this, the respondent, then all the other benefits will be decreased. Because I have challenged here the expertise inquiry.
Expertise?
Expertise inquiry report. And content case also was disposed of directly.
So why do you want to amend the petition now?
Now, my lord, at the last stage, my lord, on the last day, they have submitted the letter annexure B before this honorable court, and without filing any affidavit till today. And this annexure A, my lord, is that they have fixed the provisional pension amount, which was fixed in annexure C, my lord. Provisional pension is not my regular pension should be from the last pay 52,000, but they have stated out of 36,000 balance 18,000. Lordship, kindly say just I want to draw your Annexer B, page 30, my lord.
Page 30.
Page 30, my lord. Annexer B. I am to forward, may I read, my lord? I am to forward here with PPU number so and so in favor of Sri Nirmal Roy Chaudhary, sub-engineer grade 2 for rupees 18,310 per month, and to request that the pensioner's portion of the order may be made over to him after obtaining her signature on the disbursed portion after you have satisfied yourself of his identity and payments noted on both the portions, and they are made. The slip bearing the attested specimen signatures, left hand thumb. But this is the, my lord, as the senior accounts officer has stated, issued to treasury officer. They have fixed the amount during the pendency of this case. Now, how they have fixed this amount? Annexer, kindly turn to page 31, Annexer C, my lord. On the basis of this, they have fixed. Annexer C, my lord. Lordship, kindly see, in persons of para 8 of the government official memorandum dated 29/4/76 and government notification number dated 17/17, and as per ROP Rule 217 and Secretary to the Government of Assam Pension and Public Grievances Department notification number PPG dated 12/7/27, an amount of 18,310 only is hereby fixed as provisional pension per month, with other relief as admissible under ROP Rules 217 and declared by the Government of Assam from time to time in favor of Nirmal Roy Chaudhary, sub-engineer grade 1. It is wrong, my lord. Grade 2, my lord. He retired on 31/12/17 with effect from 1/9/2017. He has retired on 2000, but Honorable Court has given a specific time to give the provisional pension with effect from 1/9/2022 as per Guwahati High Court's order number content case number so and so dated 12/8/2022. Now, my lord, on perusal of this chart, your lordship kindly see, they have stated last basic pay as on 31/12/2000 36,610. 36,000. This is not my admitted dues. I have categorically stated in my read application in paragraph, lordship kindly see paragraph 66 of my for the time being, lordship, in the main petition. Here it is, I have categorically stated in breakup pay of pay.
No, it's okay. What we are trying to, you have filed an IA for amendment. So first you have to decide whether you want to amend or not.
Yes, no. This is the actual tax.
Very well. So you amend it first. Let the writ petition be listed after, along with the IA.
Let them come with it.
Yes.
One must submit.
May I please tell Lordship? Lordship, LTM was supposed to be considered on today, Lordship, but Lordship, letting council hospitalized for kidney stone, Lordship. Letting council hospitalized for his kidney stone, Lordship. Therefore, Lordship, matter will be fixed on next Monday, Lordship.
Okay, at the request of Mr.
Andy Sharma.
N.D. Sharma, matter stand. Who's your leading counsel?
BM Dekar.
Matter be listed again next week.
Lordship, kindly there 29 or 30 any day. Public.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, kindly grant us some time to take steps upon respondent number 5. Kindly grant some time to take steps upon respondent number 5.
Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that they will take steps on respondent number 5 within the course of this week.
Yes, sir. Today, sir.
Today is Monday. You take steps within the course of this week.
Yes, sir.
As directed by this court. Accordingly, matter be listed after 2 weeks.
Okay, sir.
You are appearing for the respondent.
Yes, sir.
Mr. S.R. Borua.
S. Das.
S. Das appears for